Hello, everyone, and welcome to another horrific game. I'm joined once again by our friends at Brotherhood of the Dice and Infinite Monkey Tales as we play Revenants of the Black Gate, a Mork Borg adventure by Ortemaster Games. This is a pitch black apocalyptic fantasy about lost souls and fools seeking redemption, forgiveness, or the last remaining riches in a bleak and dying world. Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to check out our friends' channels and show them support. Links are in the description. And without further ado, I hand you over to our GM, Lee. What have we done? Are we dead yet?
Well, we've been dead. We've been dead and come back. So, what are we going to worry about?
That's right. So, yes, as a very quick recap for anybody new watching or those with bad memories, normally me. You have been brought back from hell by some form of cult that you don't quite understand who or what it is, but you have in your equipment some sigils that you took off them. They instructed you to go and find a guy. They were going to take you somewhere and find a guy and kill him. It was called Kratar, I believe. And you were to not only kill him, but feed his family to him. That was the instruction. You were taken with your equipment and bound to be carried somewhere like you were dead bodies and kind of smuggled in somewhere. But on the way, you were waylaid because a couple of the people that were sent to take you there ended up rebelling. And you overheard them saying that this is wrong, you shouldn't do it this way. And they wanted to cut your throats, basically. But as they descended into fighting, you managed to free yourself. And it all went downhill from there, didn't it?
It was fine.
Yeah.
We skipped through.
Indeed, you did. So the cultists were mostly dead. They killed each other. But a couple that did survive, as you got out of the sacks, you saw them being eaten alive by foul corpses that had risen up and wandered into the area. And you ended up almost being their lunch as well. But you managed to get away with the skin of your teeth. And then after that, you holed up for the night in some kind of tomb, didn't you?
Oh, yes, that was lovely. We found luxurious accommodation.
That's right. So this place that you're in, kind of like a big graveyard. So before we start the game, I will do something pretty awesome for you that will make you very happy. You're going to level up.
Wow.
So what you need to do...
Wait a minute, this is MÖRK BORG.
Yeah, it's not always
a good thing.
But it is all automated. So what
Cool.
I want you to do, go to your character sheet, and before you press anything, just make a mental note of your hit points, okay?
Yeah.
And then once you've done that, I want you to press the button, Getting Better. And it will automatically do all the rolls that are involved in getting better.
Where's Getting Better? I'm trying to find it. Oh, there. Got it.
Or it should do. Now, whatever...
Ooh,
Now, whatever your new hit points are, remember your old hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember your old hit points, and basically add 6 to your old hit points. So you'll automatically get the maximum amount of hit points. In other words.
All right.
Yeah.
Adding 6 onto what we already had. Did you say?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's right. So, for example, where Ashes has got Morelli,
Yeah.
where Ashes has got 2 hit points, you are actually gaining 6 hit points, not 2.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
my 11 of 11.
Oh, I got a lot then, didn't I?
I got quite
Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly.
Wow.
I think. I
I
think Brother
could-
Tetanus is like.
Where's getting
dancing
better again?
Let me have a look. It is where your stats
says
are on
rest.
the right hand side. You see the white bar where the stats are. It will say broken, rest, getting better, and reroll.
Yep. Oh, it just
Yeah,
says get.
and you
Okay,
just click.
yeah.
Yeah, click getting better, but remember your hit
So if
points
I-
before
oh,
it.
Lee,
It's all right. I've got them written down. If not,
so I've got 6, yeah? So that's 12. Is that doubled or I don't know.
you've got 9, so you've got 15.
All right, yeah, I should have. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
So I
that's
had
good enough for
4,
me. Yeah, it's all good.
and it now says 6.
So you're on 10 now, then, John.
10? That's amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's
I've
right.
got good rolling.
It's only this once. Don't get too excited.
Ah,
Yeah. I have a funny
spoil
feeling
it then,
whatever
didn't
we'll
ya?
face next won't be just simple zombies. So it won't matter.
Do our current hit points go back as well? Because I was on 3 out of 4.
Yeah,
So
you've rested up.
we go for max. Do we automatically get max hit points to start then?
Yeah, that's right.
thank you.
Cool. Merci.
Thanks, Lee.
Okay. All right. So you might want to look at your character sheet because I think a couple of you have found some scrolls in this tomb.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Yeah.
under the tattered crushed velvet shrouds and stuff like that.
A sacred scroll.
What is
That's under
nothing?
special, isn't it?
Did I find nothing? What is nothing?
Uh,
Is that a thing? Nothing is
Better not be
precisely
actual
that.
ones. That's all I'm
It's-
saying.
That's a nothing.
Yeah.
scroll.
yeah, it's quite brutal, isn't it? This game.
Oh yes.
That's like the planet nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh well, sorry, that's a complete tangent. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So I found
That's
myself
right.
a sacred scroll.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. That's good. That is. I like that.
It is. So
I
you
suppose-
you will
Sorry.
go on, go for it.
No, I was going to say, I suppose while we're sitting there in a tomb for the night, we'll, before we venture out next morning, let's try and get our heads around where the hell this is and what's happened. But go ahead. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
All right.
Right. First of all, I'd like to say, Ashes, why the fuck did you leave us for dead?
Well, because I thought you were dead.
We were fighting off
Solid point.
these terrible, whatever they were, and you just legged it.
yeah, I know.
And I was helping Brother Tetanus and Sigsvar.
Yeah. yeah.
You pussy.
It is appreciated. And I will remove you of whatever flesh encumbers you as a reward.
Leave my flesh alone, Brother Tetanus.
well, no. You're like blood brothers now or something. You're engaged or something.
I think the why their actions aren't honorable, they are understandable. But I think if we're to survive this place, I don't recognize this as my world that I came from. Do any of you
It seems to
recognize
me
this?
we have two. Seems to me we have 2 options. We bear this cursed circles on our foreheads. We either enact the will of the High Hierophant or whatever he called himself, or we return and we drown him in his own piss.
I do not relish meeting that person again, and if his own followers are quite prepared to disobey, I think we need to get as far away from there as possible. As for enacting his idea, what benefit is it to us?
Because we
You
have the
couldn't-
curse on our foreheads. I do not know what magics track this. Although,
Did you
although
sense
Malays
his
did
magic?
speak
I
to
thought you
me-
said we had.
He
Gone
does not
away?
know that we. He does not know we still survive. I do not know what other auguries he may cast in future as to the status of our existence. For now, we are liberated.
Did we have a map? I can't remember if we had a map or not.
There was a hand-drawn one we got off one of the
Yeah.
guards. It's not very detailed.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. I do remember it.
I think it's been proven that if we go through with this, there's no guarantee that he'll remove the curse. We may just be used as hired assassins to be disposed of at will.
Indeed.
I think we should.
Yes.
Hence my proposal of the first option.
I think we should stay away from him. I think we found a town on this map. We go through what's there, and we try and find what land
Armor.
is this?
Or
First of all,
equipment. We need to find equipment.
did we not go? We got
We got our equipment back, didn't we? Off the back of the
Yeah,
truck.
we
We
got
went
our
back.
wagon.
We
We
need
did
more equipment, don't we?
You did. You got
Yeah,
your
I know, but
equipment.
we need. I'd say. I mean, what am I going to hit someone with a femur? What's that going to do? I got a. Yeah, we need to find some better equipment.
Well, I think that the town might be the best bet, but we need to find out what this land is, where we are, and
Yes.
how we can get back home. I
That's
We're
right.
no
blindfolded. We
desire to
don't know
stay
where the
here.
hell we are. I don't know. How long were we on the road?
So- Yeah, currently you're sat in a tomb. It's kind of early dawnish kind of time. You're in it's like made out of carved flint and stone, old stone. It smells very musty, and there's a sepulchral kind of like wisping laugh on the air as the wind goes through the door. And it smells a bit damp and a bit dead where you are. There's no sign of life anywhere. But as you will see from outside, it is very kind of like frosty. The ground's crisp and white, and there's a breeze blowing.
If we take a look at that map that we have, I mean, we know that the cemetery is marked on it, but it doesn't give us any a sense of scale of the cemetery, does it? We know that it's really, really big because we've been in it for a long time.
Yeah.
But we don't know whether we're over halfway through it and whether going back would be a good idea or whether we should carry on.
That's
And
right.
there's nothing on the map to indicate how far we are through the, or give us an idea as to how far we are through the cemetery, is there?
That absolutely correct.
Right.
But it does mark on an end point, and it says Schleiswig.
Yeah. I mean, we should proceed at least to this. Schleiswig, it is a town. This man here can perhaps find whatever equipment he feels is necessary. And then we can make a decision as to whether we wish to go and kill this Krator. Maybe this Krator will even offer us, will have a better offer for us. Not to kill him.
All options are on the table. I don't relish killing somebody's children and feeding them to them. I don't see how that's even remotely honorable. Doesn't matter what somebody does.
No. You've been dragged from the depths of hell, my friend. I don't think honor has anything to do with this.
I last remember being alive and walking through a forest, and then ended up in this place. Obviously, magic is involved, but
Surely you must have been. Your past can't be that clear.
I'm not exactly covered in glory. I have let my clan down at times, but that is my own burden to bear.
Yeah,
which
people
I'll
don't get
always work
sent
to
to
redeem
hell.
myself.
People don't get sent to hell for being honorable gentlemen.
Sorry, out of game. Do we know we're being in hell, or are we just taking the word of the?
You definitely know that you're dead.
that-
You definitely have. You can't remember it vividly, but you
Yeah,
can definitely
maybe I'm going down the wrong tack
vaguely
here. But
remember what you went through with the rooms and with the forest walking, and the sea of blood that you went through, and sadly, you know how you got out of it.
yeah. So sorry, I'm sort of trying to play it that I'm still confused.
No, no.
Yeah,
maybe in
and
denial.
it's
But
right to be confused.
is that correct, or am I doing it wrong?
No.
You're fine. It's just you're probably telling a bit of a fib if you're saying that you've never been to hell. You weren't in hell. You know you kind of were in hell, but you can't remember this specific.
But I was wondering, what I mean is, do we all realize that we are departed souls, or do we think that we've been dragged into another realm via magic?
Yeah,
You know where I'm? Maybe,
I know what you're thinking.
so we don't butt heads, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to, play how we're.
That's grey. That's unclear. You're
Yeah.
not sure. Maybe you
So
are. Maybe you always were alive. Maybe he's lied to you.
Yeah.
And
That's
just put like this thing on you.
that's the tack I'm going down.
Okay, I'm going to go down the route that Ash is pretty damn sure that he was in hell.
When we came back into brand new bodies, that was one thing he said, isn't it? So any
Absolutely,
mortifications or scars or anything we had at death.
I think I had too many
your
mushrooms.
body is far less injured and altered than what it was. In fact, it's pristinely human, which it definitely wasn't.
I think I ate either too many mushrooms or too many pickled turnips, and I went a bit mental.
So we're all at different stages of possible denial and acceptance.
Yeah.
And then there's something the penny's going to drop, and then that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, just wondering how to play it.
Well, I think that's. I mean, I just kind of figure that Ash is knows he's a bad guy and assumes that he would be going to hell, and that's where he was. That's how I wanted to play it, but
no,
if that's okay.
Not sounding right.
Yeah.
We're all different stages. I think that'll be cool.
Yeah.
All our bodies were too burdened with flesh, which is why we ended up in the hells. You must eschew the evil of skin and bone and blood, and be pure.
What will happen when you've cut away all of that flesh?
Yeah.
Then I will no longer be burdened.
You'll no longer be alive.
Yes.
Oh no. This is a delicate balance. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But there's a balance between how much can be borne and how much encumbers one. It is like drinking of alcohol. One can consume a small amount to stimulate one and to keep on going, but excessive quantities can be deleterious to the soul and the body.
Do you think you're a vessel then, Brother Tetanus?
I am a vessel. I am a vessel for Malaise, the bride of death. And the bride of death is pain. And of course, through pain and through the removal of the parts of our flesh that give us pain, then we achieve a greater understanding as to the world above that awaits us.
Brother Tetanus, do you think...
Behold, in the middle of the night, my right eye started to twitch. So I plucked it. I plucked it from its root. And yes, there was pain. Great pain, I assure you. But now there is no more. And all the nerves and the weakness within that eye have been crushed in my hands. And I threw its vitreous ooze to the floor.
Brother Tetanus,
unburdened.
May I add, do you think you get a bit crazy? And what is in it for you? Do you think you're being betrayed, and what is in it for you? Because it sounds a bit mad, man.
Betrayal was my body that had ready for ascension was remade in flesh. That was a betrayal.
Well done. You saved this man so that he can
again
himself. Congratulations.
What is Solsvar's belief? Solsvar is
there's much to do. There is much to do.
My belief, can't remember.
Yeah,
I'm a heretic.
Elzbar's take
I
on it,
don't
Paul?
like
You're
people-
a heretic. So the current belief is that nobody should commit suicide, and you can't escape the apocalypse.
Yeah,
You have to
exactly.
face it
I think
head on. No,
yes.
yeah, but you're a heretic. You don't believe that. So what do you believe?
I believe.
Yeah, and obviously the two-headed basilisk is right in everything they say, and all their prophecies will come 100% true, and there's no way of dodging it. How does your beliefs differ from that?
I take everything as it comes. I believe I've paid my sins, what I've done in the past, and I'm trying to redeem myself however possible. That's how it is.
Okay. This is an interesting question then. Can the apocalypse be avoided?
I think it can. I think the apocalypse is realm based, if that makes sense. I believe if we're in the realm where that's going to be, that's not going to be in the other realm. There's plenty of realms about, like planes of. I'm doing all weird things with my hand now. I think I'm Raven. I think there's different planes of existence. And I believe if we're in this existence where the apocalypse will be, we'll be hit by it. If we move to another existence, that won't happen.
Heresy! No problem.
Yes. I just try to base this on what was a witch hunter in Warhammer, because they're heretics.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to base it on.
Send the Inquisition.
Fair dues. Fair dues.
I think the apocalypse comes for us all, but I think in these realms, they just come at different times.
Okay.
And by the looks of where we are, it's coming sooner than where we came from. I think this world is destined to die in a short time. I for one, do not wish to remain here.
I agree with you. And also, I believe, what's his name? Ashes believes to do the same by running away from everything.
Well, you're the one that just almost wasted your own life saving this man that wants to cut away his own flesh. Now, tell me who's mad.
I disagree with what he's doing, but I have honor. I don't want to leave anyone left for dead.
Excellent. Then fine. Yeah.
And he frees me to evangelize to others. Let their flesh burden them too. There's much work to be done in the name of Malaise.
Well, it's quite obvious we all come from different paths, and at some stage I'm sure we will depart. But may I suggest that for survival's sake, that we stay together and work together as a unit to at least get through to somewhere where we can find safe haven or passageway off this land, wherever it may be. We need information first. We can't act without information.
I concur. We need to find out about these symbols on our forehead. Perhaps in the city we'll find some form of soothsayer or prophet.
I think we should hide them with scrap of material or something.
I can cut them from your face.
I would rather you didn't, and I'll let you. I just sort of flick the sheath of my sword so it comes out. Like a katana you do with it, right? I will resist.
Yeah.
Like I said,
and if you do feel the urge to do that anyway,
in Malaise.
if you do feel the urge to do that anyway, will you start with him? I point to Oskvar.
Hey, don't you start?
Oh my goodness! There's a pool of blood membrane on the floor.
I think a simple bandage or cloth that we took from one of our escorts will suffice.
Yeah,
a simple head covering. And we do not know what these people are, who they are, or how they will react. They could see us as the enemy coming. The method of stealth that we're going to deliver us to this household or castle suggests that would not be welcome opening or walking openly through this land. So I put forward a simple head covering, and we approach quietly and discreetly so we can find out what we can about this land and what we can do to get off it.
I mean, by your
So the
bearing,
plan is to head-
you seem to be a soldier, so I will take your lead when it comes to these strategizing.
Yeah.
I've been in the battle.
So the plan is to head back the way you came. Is that right?
No.
Or are you heading
No,
No, we're
forward?
going to press on to Schleswig, whatever it is.
Schleswig.
Schleswig. That's him.
Reisvig.
But there is a village en route that was marked in the map, so we'll stop. We'll stop at that village first.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
try and we'll not go into it. We'll wait in the outskirts.
Right.
We'll observe
Perfect.
and take it from there.
Perfect. So, where you are now, then, are you eating breakfast first? Are you eating some of your
Yes.
provisions? Are you
Yes,
trying to resist?
Pemmican.
Okay, so mark off. You should have like a number beside your food
Yeah.
and that.
Yeah.
Mark one of those off, and that's basically
Yeah.
your day's provision. Okay, so I'll not ask you to do that again today. So that's fine.
You have to do water as well.
Yeah. So
Yeah, water as well.
if you drink it.
So you do that. Did you say that you're hiding the marks on your head? If so,
Yeah.
how are you doing that?
Obviously we'd raided, so we took weapons and stuff. So basically just strips of cloth, make them like
Yeah.
headbands.
Yes.
Yeah,
Head. Yeah.
Just
right.
and
Fine.
obviously
No
Rip off a
problem.
bottom bit of
whenever
my bottom of my robe, probably.
yeah,
cut
if we'll
it off
have
from
We'll
our
have-
own clothing, but just
Yeah.
have make it more not obvious that we're all wearing the same headband, but just like a head covering, use our helmets, hoods, what we
Right.
have, just don't have it in sight.
Right. Okay. Okay. I'm just seeing what.
Can I ask,
Working.
is someone still whistling? Because if they are still whistling, I'm going to punch him.
I
There's
think you'll find he
nobody-
wasn't whistling. He
Yeah,
wasn't
there's
whistling
nobody
last time. Yeah.
It's the wind.
He's hiding. We're still hiding
It's-
now.
No, he doesn't always whistle when he hides. Only when he rolls a 1, a 5, 7, 9, 11, or 13.
I think this counts as a harbor or a haven, we've secured ourselves. And we're just about to get set out again, but we needed some sort of plan. And also,
That's
we've been
right.
through, in the space of like 48 hours, we've been through a bit of a trauma.
Hell and back,
Just try to-
literally.
Well, some think that. I just believe it's dark magic, that's warped our minds. And obviously, this magician wanted to have us in his thrall, so therefore made us believe things.
Didn't we say he was a necromancer? Of
Well, of
sorts?
course, he would say that if he wanted us to believe we were all dead.
I mean, where do you think you were before?
I thought I ate too many pickled turnips.
Yeah.
I was traveling through my land, and next thing I knew, I was in a forest and
Yeah.
transported here. Some sort of dark magic is obviously taking effect. And if we're dealing with somebody who wants to kill children, so not exactly. I don't think it would be beyond the realms to believe you'd be a liar too to get us to do it.
Perhaps
I think-
killing children is a mercy in this world.
I think everything is twisted and everything is. I don't know. This whole is very twisted, and we need to get to the root of the problem. I think we should get arm up, or get equipment which is going to help us, and go from there, and then stay together and like someone. That's the only way we're gonna. Everyone gets what they want out of this.
You put so
That's
much
the only way.
faith in material possessions, Zoran. I do not think they will give you the happiness that you deserve.
It will get me to the place I deserve, which is
Where's
back
that?
where I come from.
Oh,
Well,
back
not
to hell.
I don't know if I was in hell. How do you know you were in hell?
Well,
Did you see?
were you having a good time?
I was not having a good time. No,
So where do you think you were?
I thought I was in my previous life, which I've just contradicted myself with. I've
We
just
should
been-
wait. Perhaps the penny will drop at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, thanks.
Well,
no mistake.
I'm just.
None
I'm
of us
going in
here are
middles,
good
mate.
people. And any of you think otherwise?
that's
You
it.
have
was a good
accepted a
person.
mission to go and murder a man's family and feed them to him before killing him. What kind of good person? What kind of honourable person does that?
It sounds like you're having remorse.
Me?
You seem to be conflicted.
Yeah.
Think he
Conflicted.
think he wants to sign up to your religion there, Brother Tetanus?
Emotions all in the glands. I can remove some glands so you no longer feel.
I'll keep my glands exactly where they are, thank you, brother Tetanus.
Before this, shall we move on before we carry on this philosophical debate?
I did see
You
a
can
vision.
debate it while you're walking if you wish.
Yeah, we're doing this on the move as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So.
Okay.
Other tetanus.
Yeah, so we're busy walking around going, are we dead? Are we not dead? Are we good people? Are we bad people?
We were in hell, and now we're in a worse place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother Tetanus, may I ask, I had a vision, a futuristic vision, that your God is actually a sauce, mayonnaise. Is that?
A what?
A condiment.
That's your God, isn't it? Mayonnaise? I just saw a vision of it as a yellowy substance. Your God is a yellowy substance.
Before we get deep into the philosophy of mayonnaise, I'll describe it.
This is how new religions start.
So you set off as you're debating philosophy, life, the universe, and everything, and you start walking down the path is quite well used. It's quite well grooved out. The wind is biting, like I said, and there's a layer of frost over everything, just like there was yesterday. So you carry on down. And no sooner about half an hour passed into the walking, it starts raining, and it is nice cold rain, and it doesn't let up. And pretty soon, you're absolutely soaked. Are you trying to find shelter? You're still in a graveyard. It's not a flat graveyard. Everywhere you look, it's like an undulating with hills, and there's tombs and, headstones on the hills and columns and things like that everywhere.
I'm going to get some shelter before we move on. I suggest the rest get some shelter.
You're leaving the path.
How long have we been
I'm not leaving the path. No, I suggest we get shelter. Because
The shelter's off the path. The path is like a long, wide main road. It's cobbled.
Are there any dead trees and things around?
yeah.
Oh yeah. But like you said, exactly like you said, just like these, there's not a single leaf on them.
Ooh. And we've seen no other people in this graveyard at all, have we?
No. You've not been walking too long. You've only seen half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to stop walking after half an hour. If it's been like 2 hours or something,
Yeah.
Just a little bit of rain. We've walked through rain before. Fine.
we're sort of medieval people, aren't we? So
That's right.
trudging in the mud and
right.
rain's kind of part of the territory.
I guess if Brother Tetanus angles his head up, we could use his eye socket as a cup and drink from that.
Yeah.
Mud keeps you warm.
So half a day, stopping in for shelter, etc. The rain doesn't let up at all. you're thoroughly miserable. You've gone half a day and there's still no sign of anybody. It's like an endless waste here. You don't know who will bury these people here. This is crazy. But nevertheless, it is reality as you can perceive it. Do you carry
In the
on?
graves.
Can I use my stones, please?
Yes.
As long as
You
someone don't
certainly
thief
can.
them.
You certainly can.
Do I just click on them?
So I'm going to look at it now. Yeah, I believe you do. So these are the stones from Thel Elmas's Lost Temple, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
So
That only works in an inside location, you know.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't know that. Right.
You can
Okay,
you can
thank
still try and use them. I'll let you use them. But you know the effectiveness may be reduced.
I'll try and use them and lead us to the right path. I'm going to, do
Right. Okay.
lead us to the right path.
So,
Right. How do I click on it?
Caesar, you see these stones are particularly sharp stones, just so you know. I believe you may have a perchance for sharp stones.
Oh, it does a.
Right, so Olsvar, you need to roll presence. So you roll a d20, and your modifier is your presence.
Hold on.
I think if you press the stat on your character sheet, it might roll it.
Yeah, hold on. Present. Yeah. Oh.
Right. Okay. Right. All right. So they don't seem to tell you anything. You can't quite get the reading out of them.
Okay.
They're not even, as far as you can see, there is no danger because there is nothing.
Can I ask what do we see when you consult the stones? Then, Andy, what does it look like to us? Does it look like you're basically talking to a bunch of rocks, or is it?
I am.
Or is it like
Basically, I'm saying,
reading?
Okay.
I'm saying, show me. How can I say that? Show me the way to leave this place. And I can't remember one of the stones name.
Yeah, but I think what Mark's asking is there any like crack, fizzle, and pop, and lights or anything?
I mean, yeah. Do we see anything in particular, or does it just look like?
I'm just throwing stones
because
on the ground and then picking them
okay.
up again.
Right. Yeah. So I just
That is all.
I just nudged Sigmar.
About Sigma, yeah.
And I just say, yeah, that explains a lot.
So there's nothing like the sky is just a big grey sheet. There's no sun or anything that gives us any indication about which direction we're actually going in.
Well, you can kind of, again, you will be able to make like a presence roll to try and divine from the sky or whatever, to kind of like get a direction. So I would say it's difficulty 10 on this one.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah, there is no sun. The sky is completely grey and cloud full. However, between said clouds, you do notice like areas that are lighter than others.
Yeah, we're not looking at blue skies here, are we?
Yeah, it's trying to peek through. So you kind of at least know where east and west is, and you reckon you're roughly traveling southeast by your reckoning. but you have no reference point as to where you are. However, the map does show Schleswig to be directly beneath where they drew like the tombstones and that.
Okay. Yeah, but we've no idea if there's a scale or anything like that, do we? So
That's right.
it could be
That's
it could be hundreds of miles away for all we know.
Don't think it was an OS map.
Yeah. No.
It's
So you continue on.
2 kilometers square.
Continue on regardless.
Carry on, regardless.
Brother Tetanus, roll me a d20. Okay.
Lucky 9.
All right. And roll me a d12 as well.
Basically, what it's saying is, oops, let's see what happens to you now.
Something like that, yeah.
The D20 something bad's going to happen.
Your Malays has asked you to cut something else off.
Yeah. It's when she asks for all of our glam. That's when we're going to worry.
Okay. Luckily, this torrential, unabating rain does eventually ease off as you travel. The land around you stops being hilly and starts being slightly rocky. The rain never quite disappears. It just subdues to like a annoying drizzle. And obviously it melts away the frost, and you can just see like sad, decrepit, dying grass as you walk in, and rocks, dull brown rocks.
Have we left the cemetery though? Is that now, or are we
You're
still
in the cemetery?
Bloody hell.
Still in the cemetery.
How big is
You've
this
been
cemetery?
walking easily 6 hours, something like that.
Imagine if you came to pay respects to a loved one.
6
Gee,
hours.
yeah.
So this where we come from
Exactly.
must have been in this cemetery.
Yeah, and as
Unless
it's getting towards kind of like late afternoon, you would reckon by the thing of it, and you spot in the distance on top of like a craggy type hill, there's a small hut.
Ooh.
See if it says graveyard caretaker.
It could be.
Yeah.
Do you approach it? Do you ignore it?
I think we'll approach it. There's,
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Are we are we leaving the path to approach it?
There's like a small side path to go up to it. Yes, the path doesn't run up to it. It's almost like on a hill to the left.
I get a strange sense of foreboding that leaving the path, off the beaten path, is a bad idea. But if it's a slightly less beaten path, I think we should stick to paths.
Yes.
Okay. So what are you doing? Are you ignoring it, or are you
I
going
swat.
up?
But meanwhile, I swat Brother Tetanus's hand away as I see he's trying to finger up my cigarette plugged into my head. Joey?
There may be some shelter to be had there.
Scrolls or answers or...
Perhaps whoever lives there knows how far we have to travel to get out of this horrible place.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. You get close to it. It is a small, ramshackle, old timber hut. There doesn't seem to be any markings around it, but there is like a small boarded up window to the side, and there's seemingly one main door. The roof is rickety at best, old shale roofing, probably some tiles missing from it.
There's no sign of life. There's no smoke coming out of a chimney or anything like that,
No
right?
smoke, no sign of life, no
It's
nothing.
completely on its own, just stuck out on its own. Just, you know.
Yep, that's right.
This needs investigating. This needs. There's probably something of worth in there, possibly.
I don't know. Looking at the repair of that building,
This has taken us on a journey, and this is part of the journey going in here, and that could lead us to where we go next.
you're starting to sound like him. I point to Brother Tetanus.
Well, you could always do what you normally do, Ashes, and run off.
No, I mean, yeah, maybe I will. If I see you getting in any trouble, perhaps I will. Are you going in?
I'm going to have a look, yes. What's the worst that
Excellent.
can happen?
Well,
What is
pray
the
you don't
worst that
find
can
out.
happen? You're all saying we're in hell, so what's the worst that can happen?
Oh, we're not in hell now. Well,
We don't know where we are. What is the worst that can actually
we're in
happen?
a graveyard. We know that.
You are.
I'll step off the path and I'll give a little flourish, this gesture for Osvar to proceed up to the hut.
Okay.
Yes.
I will draw my sword.
All right, you're drawing your sword.
I will draw my awesome femur of boniness.
Well, you did have a dagger, but if you want to throw it, that's fine.
You did actually say my femur has special hours of boniness or something. Or something like that.
It has the power of calcium.
Yeah.
The power of calcium.
I have crepitus.
Yeah. You found the one bone on this entire planet that doesn't have osteoporosis. How's that?
Yeah.
One bone to beat them all. One bone to smash them.
Right. So you draw your weapons. Okay.
I think
You draw
James
your
getting annoyed with us tonight.
No.
Thank you, fuckers. Play the game.
Yeah. For fuck's sake, we should have got past this in the first half an hour of the first session. What are you doing?
I have no problem. I have no problem. This entire game is all about rolling dice on tables. So I could do it for like 3 months and it wouldn't matter. It's fine. However, you
Get a
draw your
move on.
weapons. Are you who's entering it? Who's not entering it? Are you calling out? How do you want to deal with it? It's just a rickety old hut.
I don't know what Brother Tetanus is doing, but I believe myself and Sigvar are going to investigate or examine what is in there. Possibly.
Okay. So are you opening that door?
I will open that door. I will push the door open with my bone. That sounded really bad.
Oh, yeah. It's an over 18 stream, people.
Right.
Okay, I will stand sword drawn, ready in case someone rushes out. But I don't want to be charging in with a sword. It's just
Okay. No problem.
and
You're stood back. Okay, so Allsvar's going forward. Did you say Sigsvar as well?
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I'm knocking in, but I'm
Sigvar's
standing behind
back.
Olsvar, and I've got
Yeah.
my sword drawn, and I'm ready
Allsvar. Okay.
in case we
So
get
you
rushed.
push it with your bone, where it opens really easy. Inside, it looks like it used to be somebody's home. There is a table, there is an old ragged bed, down in at the back, but there is other things as well. There's like a bookshelf, and on the table there is two things. One is like a giant book, and another one is like a silver dome on a serving platter.
A plantier.
Yes, one of those.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, you don't see anybody else inside it. There could be another room, but it's kind of like dim inside. It's getting late afternoon, so it's still day, but the day is grey and drizzly, so it doesn't cast fantastic light. What do you do?
Can I examine the dome or the plantier? That's what's called, or some,
Yeah.
this-
It looks quite fancy in a way. It's tarnished now. Tarnished silver, in fact.
Ooh.
It looked like it's got ornate carvings around the rim, like fleur-de-lis and flower,
Oh,
kind
right.
of flowery rim to it. Looks like it might be worth a bit of money, this.
Can we all see this through the door, or is there only Hulsvar?
You can see it. If you go towards the door, you can see it. Like
Right.
the table is in view, directly in line with the door, so you can see the table with what's on it. So, Olsvad, have you gone in? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So as you go in and you look at the thing, you can hear like a very low hiss. It's like a
Gas?
Barely
Like gas
perceptible.
sound.
barely perceptible.
Question.
Don't strike a match.
Considering the outside of the building and how much in disrepair in it, does the inside look as if it's well kept and dry and cozy, almost as if it's not part of the hut?
All right. Does the inside not match the outside in terms of?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Same
The
as them.
inside pretty much matches the outside. There's obviously things. The oddest thing is the book and the serving platter, especially the serving platter. But everything else is kind of rickety and old. Doesn't look like it's been used in a long while. And there's kind of like a tinge of a sweet scent on the air.
Can I do a presence roll to see if I can? Is there any movement or anything I can pick up?
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if that's the best stat to roll. Yeah, I would say it's presence. Yeah, you can make a presence check.
Oh God! Yesterday, it's four.
That might be enough. Don't know what the EDR is, so might be enough.
Yeah, it would be opposed if somebody were there.
Oh.
But as far as you're convinced, there's nobody in here. It's pretty much a one-room hut, almost like a garden shed,
I'm gonna
just a
whisper
little
to.
bit longer.
I'm gonna whisper to Sigvar. Can you hear that? Can you hear the hiss?
So I'll have just come in. I won't have come fully in because, like I said, I'm looking to see if it's altered in a dimension or something, or it looks like a trap, basically. If a book and all's let out, yet this thing looks as if it's about to fall apart. If I just step up to the door, can I hear the hiss?
Yeah.
Is it a hiss as an animal, or is it a hiss as maybe a low whisper?
You can't
or
hear
what?
it. You can't hear it from where you are.
I don't hear a thing.
Not from the door, no.
Okay.
Okay.
It's because Olsvar's actually gone into the hut, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
right.
So to say, Olsvar, I hear nothing. Don't touch anything.
Is it dry in there?
Yes, reasonably.
Yeah. I think Brother Tetanus was thinking of approaching by judging what you've written in the chat there, John. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah,
you can approach, no problem. Just tell me what you want to do.
Yeah. I'll follow up behind Brother Tetanus if that's the case.
Right. Yep.
So is Osvar standing in the doorway? Can we
No,
still get in?
Allspar's
Oh,
inside.
he's actually in, right.
I'm the one
table.
standing in the doorway.
Oh, right. What's wrong?
Contemplating. He says he hears a hissing or something.
It's that's why I would say it.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's ringing in my ears or something. As soon as I got close to this bench, it started.
Step away from the bench. Is there something underneath it? That have you disturbed an animal?
Is there anything underneath the bench? Yes.
You would have to make a presence check.
Or stick your head under? Which
Oh, I just give up on these. I'm not
Oh,
going to
no.
roll anymore.
You missed the crossbow. No, you've seen Home Alone, haven't you? But this is a barbed crossbow. No, there's nothing under the table. Just the floorboards.
If I move away, does it stop hissing?
No,
So
I'm
no one else
guessing
can.
just you is in the room right now. Is that
yeah,
right?
I'm
And
standing
everybody
by
else
the
is
door
like
because
Yeah.
peering in through the door, saying, "Look under the table."
Look, guys, there's a lovely book here.
I mean,
Oh.
he's saying there's nothing
But
in there. I'm just going to look at Sixfire and like, it's wet out here.
he says he hears hissing. Maybe check the.
Is there
Oh,
any
okay.
pipes in here? Not that I can say, I guess.
So what will we do? Will we do a sweep of the room? Is it just a single room building?
Yeah, it is. There's a bed in the corner. The sheets are obviously kind of like scattered, half moth-eaten. Doesn't look like anybody's been in here for quite some time. There is a book on the table, quite a large volume book.
Can
And
I
it's
make
open.
out what's?
It's kind of open on the table, and there's this
Can I-
serving platter.
Can I make out what's readable? Readable is that?
Readable?
Yeah, on the book. Readable. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would read it, but it'll take some time. I would say.
I mean, he's kind of getting ready to do like some kind of ritual. Is that the deal then?
He's going to read from the book, bound in human flesh and written in blood.
Yeah, you can take a little bit of time, and it negates the need for a roll, or you
Okay.
can read it, and it's like difficulty 6.
Okay.
No, I'll take my time.
Seeing nothing has happened, or
Yeah. Well, I think we
wet
should-
fizz bang.
we'd probably go in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's search the room with weapons drawn.
You're searching the room, are you?
Yep.
Okay. If you're fully searching the room, I need to kind of know where you're searching, the rough things that you're searching for, the kind of
Well,
things.
I'm looking for anything that might be alive and wanting to eat or bite.
Yeah.
Or hiss.
And I guess now that we're in, do we hear the hissing as well at this point?
Yeah. It's incredibly faint, but you
But
do.
no, can we figure out which direction in the building it's coming from? Which side of the building, or
You
that,
would have to kind of make a check for that. Yeah.
is that?
Is there someone
Again, that would be presence to
Could it
figure
be
that out.
someone who left the kettle on and has,
That,
you know?
that will be presence 12. That.
Presence 12. Holy crap. Okay. I'm good. That's probably the first thing that we would try. So I'm going to make a roll for
Yeah.
that. If that's all right.
Okay.
Oh, just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Load of
13.
dice.
I will do the same because obviously I want to make sure there's nothing in here that's going to harm us. We did
Yeah.
meet some zombie things.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe not.
Now, you do hear it, but you can't pin it down.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's ethereal, like it's everywhere. It's on the borders of your perception. It's very, very faint, just like
Okay.
it's
Like-
in the...
Like a
It's-
tinnitus sound that's there, but you.
Kinda,
Yeah.
yeah. But Ashes, as you're obviously looking around, and rather than looking for something alive, you're just concerned about like what the hell is this noise?
Yeah.
You know, to the exclusion of everything else. And as you're looking and investigating, you come to realize as you're like looking under the bench and then going up with the bench, you realize it's from the bench area.
Okay.
On the table.
Hey,
Oh, the table.
Oh, it
buddy,
could be
is
from
there
me. 'cause
something
I-
on
I-
there. There's a yeah. there's a gas leak from Oldsvar.
Now, as Lee says, it's a four-mic table.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got trapped wind.
For another
It's
game
not
up
trap.
and it's a
I can
mimic.
assure you. So I'll say to Oldsvar, it's coming from over here. Can you not see anything there? What's on there?
I
What's
can't
on
see anything. All there is this dome with a plate under it and a book, a massive book. I'm trying to read
the silver
off this
platter.
book and you're interrupting me.
You can read. I'm going to chuckle. I'm going to lift up the serving platter.
Okay. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
As you lift it up, indeed, there is a eruption of twice grown corpse flies flood into the air, just everywhere, start covering everything, everybody and everything around you. Just starts going from this carcass of rotten steak that was left under there for God knows how long.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if these things are dangerous.
You're gonna all have to make a difficulty 12 toughness.
Oh, no.
Well, it's actually like a cloud, so you know you can attack them in some way, but obviously knives and swords aren't going to do much.
No.
But
But
if
my
you
bone.
Yeah, that'll
if you
do.
find a way doing that, then that's fine. Otherwise, when they attack everybody.
Right.
So right.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh, made it.
So
Yeah.
I'll try and.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I smashed through my bone.
Let me
Of
get
course,
some.
we're not gonna. Right, toughness first.
Let me try and get some cool
Yeah.
kind of noise.
Of course, we trigger the booby trap
Yeah.
without lighting torches or anything.
I didn't. That idiot there did.
All right, Mister, read
Yeah.
from the magic book. Straight away. Ooh, oh no! Poke, poke, poke.
I'm going to create an encounter. What I'm going to try and do, I might have to add you onto the thing, and then I can add you in.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Here we go, and then my thing. Where are they? Twice grown corpse flies.
The best kind of corpse fly.
Indeed. So if I thought I could drag them all on. Oh, I have to right click, don't I?
Yeah.
Like
That
that.
looks like a very evil Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Does, doesn't it? So I did figure this out because Phil very kindly showed me, and I've forgot half of it. So what I will say is, when rather than rolling initiative at the top here, you roll party initiative.
From the
Can you
sheet.
see it? This D6 here at the top.
I don't think we see that. I think that's only you that
All
sees
right,
that.
I'll roll it
Yeah.
then. I'll roll it. So that should tell me. Yeah,
Wait,
play
no,
character go first. There we go. They realise we're cooking. Right. So,
It's a
you can
lovely
go
sound
in.
effect you've got going on.
I know. I'm trying to get to the right level, then they're not totally, completely, and utterly annoying. So if it does get much, let me know.
No, that's fine.
Right, yeah, so you can go in any order. What are you doing? There's flies everywhere.
Ooh. Yeah, I think. Well, Osvar. I mean, you rolled that little 20 there, didn't you? So,
Yes.
Do you want to do something first?
There might be a spell in that book to get rid of them, or maybe not, because they're
Or make them
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah,
or
I don't know if we
let's-
want to-
let's not randomly read
Yeah.
for spells.
Might be a spell to summon more of them.
Eyeballs, by the way.
Say that again. Sorry.
They're trying to crawl into your eyeballs.
Oh,
I say get out of the
yeah. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah.
out of that.
I've got the initiative here, haven't I? That's
Yeah,
I was
you-
just wondering if you
your
want to.
action, basically.
Yeah.
Your action. What are you doing?
I'm going to get out of this fucking building.
Okay, the flies are going to follow you. No problem.
I will stay in then.
However, it is freezing cold and drizzling outside, you know, with a bit of a breeze. So
But
maybe they'll not like it, but then
Yes.
again, maybe they'll like it.
I think the cold will kill them rather than killing me.
Bold
That's what I'm
strategy.
hoping.
Okay,
Right.
you
So-
race outside, no problem. No problem.
Actually, as I'm swatting them, I have my smoking pipe. So I'm gonna
You
start. I'm gonna light that up, and I'm gonna start making smoke.
Okay.
Oh,
I-
good idea.
I want you to roll agility to make sure that you're not dropping it because you're getting absolutely swarmed and bitten by flies as you're trying to do it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I'm just like,
warrior, the stoic warrior. He's
Roger,
not
I'm just-
bothered by these things. Yeah.
been in the
You keep
trenches.
yourself calm and collected. Start gathering your things as these things are like flying and biting all over you. No problem. Right, brother Tetanus. Or Ashes. Either of you two.
Well, I think
Nice to keep them.
I think John might be having trouble with his microphone. Perhaps he's writing
Okay.
what he's doing in the Foundry chat there.
He's
Ah,
lighting
right,
his blasphemous candle.
Have you got a lighter?
Well, Flint.
Yeah.
Well,
Might be
like-
blasphemous
Oh,
candle.
okay.
Again, I want you to do a agility to do that. It's only difficulty 8, I would say, to do it. Remember, you've got omens. Just so I'm telling you again, you know they do affect rolls and things. No problem. You're lighting your blasphemous candle. Oh yes, you manage it. It is difficult. It is hard to focus, but you do manage it. You light the black candle have a feeling this is about to get worse.
Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to hear.
Sinking through the roof from
Has
mayonnaise.
anybody brought any citronella incense?
I know. Right? Bug spray.
All right.
Um,
And what's Ashes doing?
So you said this book is there, and it's quite a big book, isn't it?
It is. It is.
So Ashes grabs a hold of the book and starts trying to swat these flies with his book.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you attack with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So again, that would be a strength attack.
I've got no chance. But we'll give it a go.
So difficulty 12 on this one.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't spend an omen on that bad boy. I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just waving it everywhere.
Yeah.
Trying to get him off. Not a problem. Right. So I will go down the things. Right. Okay. The twice grown corpse flies. Right. Let me see. Right. So you all need to make a difficulty 12 toughness check.
Oh dear.
Letting you know it's going to be a problem if you fail. It's something you might want to pass.
Is that spend an omen?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Well, Allsvar is fine.
Yeah, he's outside. That was a smart move.
Fine. Yeah,
Sorry,
and it's
what-
also
do we have
passive toughness.
Sorry, do we have to decide before we roll to spend an omen?
Well, it depends.
Only if you want the bigger reduction.
Yeah, if you do it before, if you say you're going to use it before, you get
Right.
reduced it by 4, don't you? The
Let's see.
Yeah.
oh dear.
Difficulty 12.
See? The heretic thought quite wisely.
What's
Yeah.
a
I'm going to spend my omen.
Is it 3 points? Afterwards?
If you look in the journal bit,
Yeah.
it should be there.
If you spend the point afterwards, it's a -2 off the difficulty.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
Or
bought
if,
that
or
one.
if you
still wouldn't
spend
be
it prior,
It's
you
-4,
minus
isn't it?
4.
Yeah. I'm going to spend mine before I roll.
Yep.
Actually,
So it's a
brother,
difficulty 8, isn't it?
brother Tetanus could gather them all up in his eye socket.
I mean, they're trying to get in all of our eye sockets.
Yeah, but he's got one. You know, he could just trap them all in his empty one, and
Yeah.
then throws his eye patch over the top.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh yes, made it. Okay. Yeah.
Well done, Ashes.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
And I will fly.
Right. Sigvar. Okay. You on your character sheet, there should be a thing saying defend.
Ooh, yeah.
Defend,
Um,
yes.
the defending against the 4.
It defend against 1d4 plus 2, or is that
No, just 1d4.
at the incoming attack part? Yes. Right.
Oh my god. No, 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 no.
Okay. However, your
Absolutely.
armor stops like your body being bitten to pieces. But you're right.
Yeah.
It's
That's not good news, is
okay.
it?
It's not. These things are quite meaty. They're fat from the rotten meat that were under the tray. So they're kind of like trying to get under your armor and move. It's kind of like being attacked by hornets. So yeah, it's quite unpleasant. But you're managing to take it, and you've done Don't receive any damage from it, ultimately.
Right.
Okay,
What did it do with the armor? Armor reduced 1 tier. Is that?
If you can manually put it back up,
Oh,
put it
right.
back
So
up.
that's from 2 to 1 then?
These-
Yes.
Yeah, so put it back up to 2 if you can.
Alright, okay.
Because these aren't going to do that. They're just making it unpleasant. The tetanus, you need to do the same. Do a defense against D4 damage. So you go to your character sheet, press that, and it should ask you what damage is incoming. Hoorah! Right. Yeah, you're keeping them off you. No problem. Next turn. Right. We keep what. I'll do that again. So it's
Oh dear.
the flies again. Okay. So the flies are coming at you. Every one of you needs to make a dodge, a defense versus D4 damage.
Ooh.
Sigvar dodges. However, Olsvar is getting eaten out in the wilderness because you
I'm just like, sorry.
That's when you go out camping, right? And you move away from the campfire and go out by the lake, and all the monkeys just like.
Oh no!
Oh! Do I just take 3 damage off my hit points, yeah?
You did. Ashes is fine. Okay. And for the tetanus, he's getting eaten alive. Again, these robes aren't very good.
He's probably enjoying it, right?
I am.
Yeah, gloriously writhing in agony as these things eat him alive.
Has anyone got any flames we can bloody just...
Yeah, well, I'm shouting, get something to burn. Let's smoke him out.
Well, someone's got a candle and he's not burning anything. Like, burn the flesh would be ideal.
He didn't get to light it because he's getting eaten.
Oh.
Well, I lit my pipe. Obviously, I'm blowing smoke from crit.
Yeah, you
I'm
lit the
critting
pipe
embers.
as well. The pipe's not like a raging inferno, it's just a pipe.
Well,
Can't you tip the ashes onto the
It's
bed
crit-
sheets?
He's creating smoke, you're right.
I'm creating smoke, but also the tobacco is creating embers.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
one thing is that on the silver platter, do we have scraps or anything that we can do? I can put the ashes and start lighting. That's what I shout. Get something to burn. So should it be scraps of paper, scroll, cloth? You know, just
Yeah, there's
drop it onto the.
you've got scrolls. There's the book on the table.
I know what I'm going to do on the next move.
I have a funny feeling burn that book's going to be a bad idea.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a bad idea.
Do we have, you know, we've got bits of cloth or something. Start emptying our what we have equivalent of pockets.
You've got what you've got. You've got what you've got.
Where's the silver platter, by the way? Or the...
Well, you're outside, aren't you?
Oh, no, but I was going to run it... I'm not going to say what I was going to do, but I want to know where it is.
Okay.
So
it's in the hut. Okay, so it's your turns. So, however, whatever
I'm getting some
you
of
want
the-
to do.
see the strips of cloth that we kept. I'm getting some of that and putting it onto the silver platter. And I'm putting the embers from the pipe onto it to start getting some smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to use that
On,
as a
on
chemist.
the silver platter, there is like virtually nothing. It's just like crumbled bits of old.
No, I've got
meat.
I would taken strips of cloth and stuff, but obviously it kept some
I
in my
do,
clothes.
yeah. That you
So I'm
hid your
taking-
marks from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm putting that on the platter so that it'll. I'm not after
Yeah.
raging fire. I'm looking for smoke. So
Yeah. You you can do that. You don't need to roll. That's fine. Yeah, not a problem. That's music was like insanely loud.
Yeah.
The problem with
you know what I
Foundry
was
is-
thinking?
when it switches tracks, it automatically
Yeah.
goes up to the volume.
You're right. You're right about
So they're
that.
short tracks.
Okay, Sigsvar is lighting this the tatters, trying to get smoke going on this platter. Okay. No
know what I
problem.
was
What's
gonna
everybody
do.
else doing?
Right, what I was going to do is run in here. These demons from hell, these small evil demons from hell. I'm going to run in. Whatever he's doing that silver platter, I'm going to pick it up and smash it. You know, wave it around like a bloody tennis racket.
I will let you have an attack against the flies with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
What is that, agility?
No, it's strength.
Right, I've got that. My
Strength.
dice
It's
rolls are
difficulty 12 though. So you can, I think you can spend a moment to re-roll, just so you
Yeah,
know.
I'll spend a round.
Are these things about the size of the horsefly or bigger?
They're like a
I'm going to
hornet.
re-roll it.
So
Was that strength or
significantly
agility?
big.
That was it strength? Yeah, oh God, my
Strength.
I just rolled it. Was it not? Oh, there you go. Oh my!
Oh dear.
Okay.
How the hell?
I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I want you to. I'm gonna deal 1 damage to Sigsvar as you accidentally smash him round back at head with this thing as you pick it up and start whacking it everywhere. Yes, Sigsvar takes 1 damage.
There was a fly on the back of your head. He was just.
Whatever.
Oh, you got the sound effect, the dong. I got the
It's
dong.
gone everywhere. Whatever they were sputtering and starting to smoke, they're not doing so now. And you just smashed him like Rick Mail and Aid Edmondson round back at head. Dong! Did you do that? No problem. Right. So what's Brother Tetanus doing? What do you want to do? Okay. Yep, that's fine. Again, I will give you an attack against that. That is I would say an agility on that one. Right. Not good enough. It's not making a blind bit of difference. They're just flying around you, biting you. You might crush half a dozen, but there's still lots more there. Okay, and there's just Ashes. What's Ashes doing?
Yeah, quite like Brother Tetanus's idea. Diving out of the door into the mud
Yeah.
and just rolling around in the mud outside, I think.
Yeah.
And
No
in the
problem.
wet and the mud, just trying to squish them, much like Brother Tetanus was doing inside. Except I'm doing it outside.
Yep. Again, agility on that one. Difficulty 12.
Oh, come on. Oh, yes. Made it.
Okay. Right, you deal some damage to him. You managed to get a decent amount off you.
Cool.
You're not going to get an attack next round.
Nice.
Yeah, you're okay. Right. So, as you do that, you kind of like roll around and get most of them off you and kind of flap about, running around the area.
Yeah.
You notice that there is massive storm clouds coming in, and I mean like virtually black storm clouds, and they seem to start. They're almost like cycloning around this hut.
Oh shit! The hut
Um,
is like the epicenter.
yeah. Obviously, it's not that low. They're still cloud level, but they're
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of cycloning round. And
Oh
the
no!
center is directly above this up.
Okay.
So, next round. We roll again. Yay! It's your guys' turn. The hut itself suddenly goes really dim. You know, like when the sun goes behind the cloud and the room goes darker. It's a lot like that.
Okay.
Where it goes quite dark. Not to the point where you can't see, but quite dark. So your turns. What do you want to do?
Right. So before I got bopped in the back of the noggin, I've got the stuff in the tray lit and creating a lot of smoke. Is it getting rid of them?
Well, you have a slight problem in that Andy just grabbed the thing you were starting the fire on, and it just hit you about the head with it.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. It scattered all that everywhere. Yeah.
You know what? I just bolt for the door inside. Start swapping myself.
I've got.
Again, if you're swatting yourself, no problem. That's an agility. If you're running outside and rolling on the floor,
get mud, rain, anything, just to get that.
Yeah,
get them away.
Difficulty 12.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, so just
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do.
You launch yourself face first into ground and just start rolling and
find the deepest puddle that's there, mud, whatever. Just
What I'd like to do, I'm gonna grab that book. Well, fucking these evil demons. I'm gonna grab the book. I've got that, and I'm gonna be waving them around like that, running outside.
outside with the book.
Yeah, and I've got the pattern doing that, going like a windmill or something.
what's the chances the vortex is going to follow Osbar?
So you need to roll a strength for an attack if you waft in them with book.
Yeah.
Roll like a strength attack again. Difficulty 12.
Get ready for my dice roll. Is shit.
There you go. Look at
Yay! Not only do you hit them once, they kind of fall on the floor, and you hit them 3 more times.
that! Yeah.
What the hell's that mad idiot?
There's just kind of like a small handful of them left now, and they seem to be focused, funnily enough, around Brother Tetanus. What's he gonna do?
Go for some right.
Wrong religion. He should have been Brother Citronella. He'd been fine.
Yeah, indeed. Right. So if you want to roll around on the floor, it's an agility. If you want to kind of like swat them, as you know, it's like a strength. But unless you've got something significant of size to do it. Okay. All right. Okay, so you stop struggling. You accept your fate. That these are going to devour you, and then head outside. I love it.
They're just stripping some of that horrible flesh off him. That's all.
Yeah, you ain't got to do it yourself, mate. It's done for you.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So you do like the rain is only like a drizzle now, but you walk outside, and even as the things are biting you, you can be calm enough to know. As I said, as you walk out, these storm clouds are kind of like swirling above you, twisting and rolling around this hut. and it's getting, they're quite dark, and something seems to be happening. You can hear on the air now, as you're like focusing on it, you can hear like a soft chittering.
Oh
Noise.
shit. Are they actually storm clouds, or are they? Is this like a plague of these things about to descend on us?
No. There's definitely storm clouds.
Okay.
Definitely storm clouds.
Very
So,
focused, very localized storm clouds.
yeah, that's right. So, Brother Tetanus, you're going to take a further damage as you accept your fate, and you allow these remaining twice-grown corpse flies to devour, feast on your flesh. Right. So, next round, I will roll the thing.
Ooh.
It is you guys first. I will say, as you're doing that, you can hear something from inside the hut. It's not just this chitter, this buzz of flies. It is definite like chittering and clacking of teeth. There's something inside.
Time to go.
I think I might do an ashes and leg it to the path. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Sorry, is that the rotting stench of hypocrisy I smell from the
I said I'm going to take the leaf out,
Yeah.
and I'm going to run.
It's called character development, Colin.
I learned from the best. See, I learned from the best. I'm going to run to the path we're on. And yeah.
Right, so you're racing back to the path.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Like I said, you dealt with the flies on you. You can basically flee down the hill, run for your lives.
Yeah.
As you charge down.
I think that's
With my book and my platter, which is worth a lot of money. So I'm good.
yeah.
That is absolutely fine.
Is Brother Tetanus looking as if he's in peril? Or is he like just standing there with his arms outstretched?
As much peril as a person being attacked by a hornets. Really, if you're happy to get stung, then you're not really in that much peril at all. It's just rather painful. You know?
I mean, he kind of described himself as sauntering out of the hut, so he's kind of quite a casual.
Yeah,
I can cut them. I can cut it off. There's more flesh to cut off.
Yeah.
I'll just shout out as the old Varwin. Let's be away from here.
Yeah.
Back to the path, and then make our way.
Yeah. I will be following.
Right.
I learned from the best Ashers.
Get down to the path, no problem. Everybody can get down to the path. Absolutely fine. However, if I'm assuming Brother Tetanus does so, as you go down to the path, Brother Tetanus, you notice the cyclone starts following you down this thing, down the hill, towards the path. Out of the hut comes screaming a bunch of what you can only describe as phantoms, really. I will try and get a picture of them. I'll show you. Let's see if I've got it here. I do. So if that's going to show everybody. Come on. I'll try and do it.
No worry.
See if it's done it.
Oh.
These scream out of the hut towards you. There are four, funnily enough. will come here, and as they're flying, their mouths kind of like really fast chittering. And they're insubstantial and swirling and swooping as they're coming down this hill after you. So those are your turns. These are the things that are here. I will add them into the combat.
Lovely.
Right. I'll just add them once, and then I'll deal with them all the things. So, right. So, Brother Tetanus, if you're resisting the flies, again you need agility, difficulty 12 to resist the damage on the flies. Otherwise, they will hit you. If you're not resisting them, let me know. Okay. So they're gonna deal you.
Ouch.
They're gonna deal you 3 damage. As they're biting and stinging you. And then these things. Right. I would say they're.
I find Brother Tetanus a bit more tasty because he's a bit of eau de corpse about him.
Sadly not. They're all flying down. So I would say they're not going to attack this round because they're further behind than you. But if I'm going to make you make a difficulty 12 agility, and if you fail it, they're going to be on you.
All of us, or
yeah, everybody has to roll, and those that fail end up with a thing on them.
they're not full by now.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no!
Okay. Right. Come on now, Oldsby, it's your time to shine.
Yeah.
Your payback, you can leg it and leave them all. However, you actually trip and fall. So you trip and roll a little bit down the hill. They are on you, but they don't attack this turn. They'll attack next turn.
Yeah. We only have to run as faster than the slowest person, right?
That's right. So I'm going to roll in ish. But luckily, it's you guys. Off you go.
I say run like buggery. Just
I think
I say
you know what?
run to the running.
Yeah. Let's do that.
do I have to make an agility roll to jump over Ulsvar as he's lying on the ground?
No, but if your plan is to flee from combat, then yeah, you're gonna have to make like a successful agility
I don't see us as combat.
against
like,
these.
back in my childhood, getting honey from a beehive and them coming and chasing me. I'm just thinking along those lines. So
I know.
it's basically just staying on the
Now
path.
they're on you. It's difficulty 14 to get rid of them.
Oh my god!
If you're gonna get away from them.
That would be a no.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna use one of my omens, and is it a agility roll? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is because you're prone and getting up. I will give you a -2 to your agility to get away. So you're effectively needing difficulty 16.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'll be 12. Only a 12 then for you, because you got your
can't be the
-4
way
'cause
we
you're using
go.
them.
Spending it first.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He said
No,
that.
I didn't spend that. I didn't spend that.
Oh.
Honestly, I swear I did. I said that before. Yeah.
I'll believe you. I'm a just and beneficial
I know what
games
my dice
master.
Look at that, he is.
I only tell you directly.
It just means we'll die next round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Come on. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the master of
so,
running.
Let me show you how it's done, Oswald.
Ashes is not weighed down, and he's super fast. He can,
It's a lack of conscience,
done-
you know. It makes you run faster.
That's right.
he's done all manner of like dodging through alleyways and racing away from guards. He's quite adept at it. So yeah, Ashes is fine. He's not. He's basically escaped combat again.
Yay!
This
And
can't
ran
be the way
away
to go.
like a coward down the road. Yeah. So, that's everybody's turn. It's these things. So again, brother Tetanus, you will need to defend against D4 damage. So if you go on your character sheet, defend against D4 damage for the flies. Awesome. Right. So, Olsvar, Sigsvar, and Brother Tetanus, I need you all to roll agility to dodge, I believe it is. Yeah. And then it's against difficulty 12 still. It's against difficulty 12. So, yeah. So, Brother Tetanus is fine, Sigsvar is fine, Olsvar, okay. Right, Olsvar. I'm just gonna roll this. Okay. Your toughness has gone down by 1.
Right.
As these things kind of like grab you and drain the energy from you. Okay, don't permanently delete it on your sheet. I'm just making a note. So you're... sorry, I'm writing it on the wrong character sheet, yeah? So your toughness is now down to +1.
Yeah. Done
Okay.
it. Yeah.
You can feel like ice cold tendrils gripping you, almost like gripping the soul inside your body as you're there, and they're kind of dragging you back as you scramble into your feet. Next round, isn't it? So everybody apart from Ashes, because Ashes is sort
Round
of
like bugger.
Yeah.
you ran.
I do
Yeah,
love
and
this
again,
avoiding combat in this game. It's
Yeah,
Oh.
I think Mark's figured out how to survive this game.
He's become Rincewind.
Yeah. Right, yeah, indeed. So,
having seen Ashes run, I'm going to spend a Noman point to basically bolt after him and hopefully swat some of these things off.
yeah, no problem. So again, -4 on your thing, isn't it? So it's 14 to escape him.
come on.
What, with spending an Omen?
Well, no. So for you, it's 10 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I'm going to spend an Omen first before I
Yeah.
roll. So 10 to pass.
Come on.
Come on,
Come
do it.
on. Come on.
Did I roll?
Not yet.
I clicked it. Click it.
Oh, there it is. Oh shit!
Oh, you've got to be joking me.
You can spend another if you've got it
Do
to
a reroll.
reroll. I think.
Do you know what? I've enough. I'll save up for the next round. I've enough hit points.
Okay.
I might survive this. Right.
All right.
Notice I'm
that.
saying rounds and not session.
Yeah, yeah.
Does it count as a power? Yeah, I would say it does. Yeah, if for whatever you need. Yeah. It's like a supernatural attack. So what's Olsvar doing? Ooh,
I'm going to try and just get on my
Like
feet
it.
and just. I'm going to do ashes and run as hard and fast as I can away from these weird things.
yeah, agility 14.
Not going to do it.
Uh,
Oh, you fuck! Sorry, language. That's just
right, so Trousers is going to cast Eyelid Blinds the Mind. That's fine. I believe it's a presence for casting scrolls. Yeah, 12.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, you beauty. Right. So, Eyelid blinds the mind. I'm finding it. Right. D4 creatures fall asleep for 1 hour until they succeed at a DR14 test. Okay. So, if you want to roll a D4 and get a 4, ideally.
Oh, nice.
You've got it.
Got it.
Yeah. 4 hornets fall asleep. Yeah. Awesome.
Can't it be the 4 wraith things that are coming up?
It can. I'm just being sadistic.
Oh, right.
Yes. No problem. If you had a microphone, I would ask you to describe the incantation and the effect of it. But ultimately, you cast like this mystical thing. Start chanting deeply, and these things almost wisp out of existence. It's certainly slowed enough for him to not be a problem for you right now. So you can all escape if you wish.
yeah.
Oh, let's think about this for a second. Yes, escape. Yes, please. I like this.
Yeah, I
Yes.
like the sound of that. Yeah.
Yes, that sounds like a fantastic idea.
I like that.
No more
Okay.
scary, creepy buildings.
Yeah.
I
You
have a funny feeling it's not going to matter. It's like the minute we encounter something, it's... So
Brother Tetanus, you realise as you're racing away, is he even online still? He's still
he's
there.
showing up. I think he's
No, I don't know
been.
where he is. No, he's not on the.
Yeah,
streams.
he's his camera that's went blank.
You notice. All right. Okay. Well, so hopefully you can hear me, but you notice as you kind of flee away, like I said, the clouds follow Brother Tetanus.
Oh,
It's not until probably half a mile down the road that you realise the reason is that the black candle is running with the black candle.
oh. Blow that bloody thing out.
Yeah, I mean it'll kind of be out now.
Yeah.
With the running.
Oh, the flipping candle, like you nutter.
If we take it off him and throw it towards the storm.
Yeah, no problem.
Where do I hit boys again? Oh.
I'll just.
I split my tongue.
No, we weren't quite sure if Brother Tetanus had cut it out himself.
Yeah.
No, he's going to keep some of these. That's what you see.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to convert people when you can't speak to them, I suppose.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So, unless Brother Tetanus tells me otherwise, I'll assume you did abandon it. And indeed,
Yep.
and the storm does not follow you anymore.
Or he says he's blown it out, but he's got a little bit of it left.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
is it
it's
being
still
lit?
there. Yeah, it's still there. So eventually, yeah, if you blow it out and it's not there, it does dissipate. It doesn't immediately dissipate because even when you were running down the road, it wasn't lit because of the wind of running. But eventually, it does dissipate. And the world goes back to the dull, grey, drizzly experience that you had before, this nightmare of the flight.
I quite like grey.
I know. What do you wish to do now?
Well, I'll sort of, because we'll be moving quite fast, sort of say through Panda Breath. I suggest the next building or room we find, we touch nothing.
Do nothing.
I am inclined to agree.
Yeah.
Well, I'm considerably, if I can sell these things, considerably richer. So, yeah. I maybe have to buy some armor or a weapon rather than this bloody bone.
The bone is the weapon.
It is. It is.
Depends.
So you continue on your journey. It gets to nightfall.
Oh no.
You can see like the gravestones are silhouetted against the hillsides. As you're here, it's getting quite cold again. The rain finally stops, but all it does is bring forth like a cold wind, chilling wind through. And seeing as that everything you've got is wet, it chills you to the bone. But you're still on this cobbled path.
I'm thinking we need to find another crypt for the night.
You're finding another crypt.
I was going to say, can we see any light, like candlelight, anywhere in the distance, which looks like it's been populated?
No.
We would need higher ground for that, I suspect.
Yeah.
And there doesn't appear to be any here. Just this endless cemetery.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there is kind of hills and that, but you would have to come off the path to go up them.
I think we should keep to the beaten path and look for any shelter we can find.
Okay. All right. So eventually you will find a crypt because this place is littered with them. You find an old stone one again. You push it aside, get inside, no problem. Yeah, you're as you rest up, you can still feel the itching from the stings and the bites. But other than that, you're fine. So you get back D6 hit points, and you get an omen back as well.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
Lovely.
Now the question is, what are you doing about security? Are you so exhausted that you fall asleep? Leave it to somebody else who's better at running? Oh,
Well, last time what we did is we closed up the crypt. You know, we pushed.
yep.
So we didn't smash in. We basically
Oh,
were
yeah.
hiding.
Yeah.
So I was thinking we'd just follow the same as last time. We'll close up
Yep.
the door behind us. So we're basically obviously remove any residents.
Yeah, they can wait outside.
Yeah.
Oh look, I got another weapon for you, Olsvar.
Do you want a pelvis to go back?
There is a body, but it's only, it's skeletal.
Yeah.
Skeletons come to life sometimes, and I've seen
You
stories.
do, yeah.
So
You do.
yeah, so we'll politely gather up the skeleton and set it outside in a neat little pile.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No problem. Yep, you do that.
And basically, if it's a stone door to the crypt, push it behind us and just lean up against it. And
Yeah.
I say just collapse.
So there isn't an actual lock that we can use, is there?
I
On the
would say on this one there is. It's
I've got a lock
it's
pick.
like a metal rather than a stone.
bless
Okay.
you,
Thank
It's
you.
like a metal steel
like fence or something
doorway.
around.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
got like got you. Can I try and lock that door?
Sure. You have like your ability to pick locks and that,
Oh,
don't
I
you?
do. Yeah,
Yeah. It's difficulty 8, is it not?
I think it is.
So go for it.
Way.
Yeah. Fantastic. So yeah, that is well and truly locked. Yeah, no problem.
Cool. Unfortunately, it means we're locked in as well.
Yeah, it never opens again. No, you're pretty confident that is a well secure door.
Excellent.
And even
Yeah.
if it wasn't, makes a lot of squeaking and
Okay,
stuff.
so
if
we'll
anything
hear.
tried to open, you would know.
Yeah.
So you get the idea that it's probably safe to go to sleep. But it's up to you. If there's anybody not gonna sleep, tell me.
No, I'm
No,
good.
we're going to sleep.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
I think at this point it's almost animalistic the way we're behaving, and
Yeah.
shuddering up and just collapsing into a fitful sleep.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you all rest up. Nothing happens that night. You get a decent night's rest. So like I said, you get a D6 8 points back and a omen.
Cool.
So bong, you need now to roll on the calendar of Necrobell.
Ooh.
So I will say, Olsvar, roll me a d10 and don't roll a 1.
No, he said don't do that. He
I cut my
specifically
balls
said don't do that.
Plug my rolls. Fix them.
Bong! Oh dear. Right.
Somebody doesn't follow
You
instructions
got
very well.
3 closer.
Ah, excellent.
I need you to roll a d66 to
Ooh.
find out what fate has befallen this world. What
Uh,
fate to any
Me, I've got to
basilisk.
roll a d66.
Yes, please.
Now that's a,
So
this won't actually do like our roll
you
d66,
can't
will
just
it?
roll a d6 and then a d6. Yeah.
I did roll a d66. I got 56.
If you click the one on the dice, it'll
Oh.
you can amend it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
Right,
for example,
56.
here where it says 1d6, if you put another 6, it should. I'm going to rule this as a test. It's not going to do anything to the game. So there you go. If you just put an extra 6
Please
after...
laughing. This is bad. Don't like it.
Mm.
Preferred him on aliens.
It's not so bad, actually. And the last king and the last queen shall wither to dust. Their wretched courts are devoured by wolves.
Oh.
That is a doom that has come to pass, though you know it not.
No.
All you know is that on the morrow, there is a blanket of white, like strikingly white frost on the ground again. It is not moving anywhere. It's really thick. It's almost snowy. And again, this wind is piercingly harsh now. Kind of thing, like that. You come to eat your rations, whatever your food is, and as you do, you notice Sigsvar and Brother Tetanus, your arm is like sore where you've been stung. And as you come to look at your rations, you notice within them there are strange purple, like orbs. They're small.
In their arms or in their rations?
In the rations, in the
Oh.
like in the whatever your ration is.
Urgh.
There's not
thinking
a lot of them. There's
yeah.
just like a small little cluster.
I'm going to scrape one off and use the back of my fingernail to see if it cracks.
Right. Okay. So like a lice. You're doing it
So
like a
basically,
lice.
yep. Scrape it off on the thing and then just do that, to see if it...
Yep. It does crack. Yeah. Yeah. No problem.
Is all the food contaminated?
You check, and indeed, there are some elements of everybody's food. So you all basically lose 2 days' rations.
Oh, I only had one day.
Caviar.
There you go. Yours is wick with them as you come to look at them.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I've got 2 now.
Yeah.
Do you think I could perhaps persuade Brother Tetanus to cut strips of flesh off his own body and we could eat those if things get desperate?
It could be desperate. You may have to find some. You can what's called forage. You can spend a day foraging.
Yeah. Foraging in a cemetery. What are we going to find that we can eat, I wonder?
Bones.
Some long
Marrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
You'd suck the marrow out of that femur you've got there.
Oh, you leave my femur alone. It's a deadly weapon in my hands. I like
Yeah,
to think
it gets
so.
a
I like
minus
to
1 if
think
you
so.
suck the marrow out. Becomes a flute.
so you can.
This is
you
grim,
can
dude.
go
This
out
is seriously grim.
I know, right? Yeah.
You can follow the what you think is the map. If it's to scale or not, like it says, there may be a village further on. You can hope that you can get there in time.
I think we're gonna have to forage. See
Yeah,
if there's
I think forage.
vegetation or something.
You might find
Yeah.
some
Berries
mushrooms.
or
Yeah. So, if you forage him, I want Ashes just to roll a d6.
to see if the magic mushrooms attack us first.
A 5.
F5. Okay, and roll me another d6.
Oh. A 3.
Okay. All right, perfect. Right, as you're again going on for most of the day, you're pretty hungry. Everything in this landscape is bleak and frosty. Because of that, there's zero vegetation that's not affected by it. It's all covered. There's no animals about, not even birds in the air. It is a very desolate, depressing place. However, mid-morning, you stop seeing tombstones. And that's something at least.
Yeah.
Except there's nothing but more rocky, barren, kind of like places in front of you. But you carry on nonetheless, searching under rocks, looking around, looking for signs of buildings without twice-grown corpse flies in them. Or these bites and that are kind of still itching, and you're shivering as you move on. And then it's probably about, you reckon, halfway through the day. The sun is quite high, but ice cold. And you come across like a canyon that as you go through, you get to the edge of it, and you find something that I will show you when I put you on.
Does it have more teeth and claws on us?
Well, I can't promise you, but we'll do his best. Okay, so you should see that now. You can see further down there are like a destroyed cart. There is no horse to it, nothing like that, but it is there. There seems to be like boxes and things like that on it.
Yeah, we're just seeing by a black screen with our tokens on at the minute. It's the vision thing.
It's the vision thing. Do I need to give you all vision?
Potentially.
Token. Okay, visiony. It is, yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's something. Got a small circle now around me.
In fact, if I make it, because it's middle of the day, or if
There
I
you
did,
go. Yep, perfect.
I'll have to update your tokens, and they always have it.
No worries.
Yeah, so this is what you see. Who knows what surprises are here now?
And will they eat us?
And will they eat you?
We're going to have you
How do you
investigate.
deal with it?
I think we're going to have you investigate.
We have to. We need to find food. We're not going to last too long without
it
food.
Looks like there's boxes. Looks like there's very good chance of provisions in them.
So this is like
but
the video game where you open the crates and some explode and some give you...
Yeah.
Do we have to do the spinny thing with the sword? Ha!
I mean, yeah. I guess we go and approach the damaged cart, right?
Okay. Yeah. Not a problem. Okay. As you approach it, you hear a noise of movement coming from the other side of it. So I'll move you down a bit.
Yeah, I'll stop.
Why can I not move you?
I can move me. How about that?
There you go.
Where do you want me to go? Down here somewhere.
About there. About there. That's when you can hear the something's moving.
Okay, I'll stop. And I'm gonna listen very, very carefully for any hissing or.
No hissing. No, it does sound like a soft chomping though. Chewing and chomping. But like I said, all around is white with frost.
It's probably the horse on the other side eating the driver.
That's what it's come to.
Yeah.
Can we circle round it? Sorry, Colin.
I'm drawing my sword first to have it ready.
Yeah, you draw your sword.
I'm gonna set a couple of things down on the floor, I think, because I'm actually over encumbered and it's making things a little more tricky.
Yeah.
So I'm carrying this toolbox. I'm gonna lower that down onto the floor next to me.
Okay. Yep, you take your time. You put it down very softly.
Yeah.
You're used to kind of like alleyway assassinations and things like that. You're not clumsy.
Okay.
So,
And I'll drop the shoe spikes as well, I think. Oh, they're in my backpack, actually. That's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it?
yeah.
The only thing I could really drop would be the short sword I'm carrying, I suppose.
Yeah.
Which is not going to help.
It is not.
Maybe I just actually I'll unhitch my backpack. and
Okay,
put that
yeah,
whole
yeah.
backpack down then.
No
would
problem.
probably be easier. Yeah.
Right. So it's Olsvar and Brother Tetanus hanging back where you are. Yeah, totally not. I know.
What's this? Is that just a bush? It looks like a bush.
We can't see that, I don't think. Well, you certainly can't if you're staying back there.
Oh, sorry. I'm
That's all
gonna
right.
go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down here and go there. I'm gonna move there. There.
Okay. Down there.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'll try and might be behind the rock. Okay.
Yeah.
Why can I not move you? I don't get it.
No. It's unusual. Can we?
No.
If you can use the WSAD keys, John, you might be able to move the token yourself if you can select it.
I know. I can do that.
Okay.
It will let me do that.
Okay.
Was that? Yeah. So, like I said, there's some kind of movement in there.
And behind it,
It's not going to be there forever.
That's true.
It's
it's
not kind of like stopping. It hasn't noticed you. But eventually, you
Can I sneak around the back of this rock to have a?
sure you can.
Is this the cart here? Is this what I'm looking at?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
So I want to
That's
sneak
right.
around the
And all
back.
that white
and
stuff on
hopefully-
it is like all that white stuff is like a draped cloth, but
Okay.
it's on boxes and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to try and sneak around the other side if I can, and hopefully I
Yeah.
won't start whistling. Or maybe I will.
Oh, God.
That's right. So it is a difficulty 8 agility, but yes, you would need to roll. I'm glad you bet me to it.
Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Perfect.
Yes, yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah, that is perfect. All right. That is what you see.
Dinner.
Oh,
There is a girl there chewing on things out of the box. You're not quite sure what it is, but she's, picking them up and nibbling on them. She's kind of like crouched down as she's doing it.
She looks like a perfectly normal little girl, apart from the fact she's out here by herself, right?
there's
is that
nothing weird about that. No.
No, and is that a pattern on the bottom of her shift, or are they stains of?
It looks like a stain on the clothing. Yeah.
Oh, I've just bumped into Abigail. Fantastic.
That's right. She is.
Okay.
Yeah. She's not moving at the moment. She's quite happily sat eating something.
He said something, not someone. That's hopeful, right?
Yeah, that's good.
That's yeah. That's okay.
That's fine.
I'll step round the other side of the cart.
Okay.
So I'll
Yep.
Right.
The all-seeing eye is not playing right. Can only see from a token point of view. Trousers says kill it.
I mean, he does. Yeah.
Do shout out to her, but I think this could be a trap again.
No.
She's gonna turn into some demon evil.
no. None of us are thinking that. I don't know what you're on, Andy. You're paranoid.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then again,
As an evil laugher, yes.
in character, I might no. I mean, yeah.
What do you want to?
I might say something. I might speak to it.
Actually, do you know what? You're hidden. I'll approach and make myself seen. So I'll sort of step into their line of sight and see what her reaction is.
Okay.
Right.
So basically, if I keep moving, will that bring me into her perspective?
Can I get a bit closer in that regard?
Yes.
I keep moving until I end up in the circle.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. So as you do that, she catches your eye, or you catch her eye.
Yeah, there. Just
She drops what she had and picks up like a tiny, looks like a music box in her arm, and she kind of like gets up and staggers back a bit. She doesn't say anything, but she's looking quite fearful at you.
so I'll just say, "Oh, girl, I mean you no harm. I mean you no harm."
She don't say anything, but she's like, she don't believe you because you've got your sword out.
Yeah. I just I'll not sheath the sword, but I'll just sort of hold it up like this, and then sort of cup it round so the blade sort of sits at the back, so it's not like pointing at her, but I'm not sheathing it.
Okay, she does ease up a bit when she realizes that you're making gestures like you're not going to kill her. And she stands up straight and is just stood there. Are you, Ashes? Are you making yourself known,
No.
or are you staying there? Right.
I'm not. I don't want to suddenly reveal myself in. It sounds wrong when you say you're going to reveal yourself to a child. It's not the kind of. I mean, it's
Well, don't work.
this is a dark game, but Jesus.
You don't work for the BBC, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you're
No.
all right.
Yeah, I don't want to. It's not that I don't necessarily want to alarm her, but I just, I want to remain hidden. I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, the backup plan. That's why I was
Yeah.
announcing myself or making myself visible. So if needs be, I'm the distraction.
Yeah.
So I'll just say to her, can you understand me?
She nods slowly.
I'm a stranger in this land. Is this where you're from?
She doesn't say anything.
Are there others I can talk to? I need to find my way. I need to find a village or people.
Shakes her head.
Was this your cart? Did something?
Yeah. When she nods, it's like very slight nods, not over exaggerated like I'm doing to make you know that I'm nodding.
Yep.
It's just like very soft nods, like a shy person would do.
Yeah.
Did something bad happen here?
She shrugs her shoulders. Then she goes back to the box on the floor. She picks up a piece of bread and holds it out to you. She even walks forward and holds it out. Stupid thing.
Do you know what? I'll take a chance. I'll sheath my sword, and I'll put my hand out for it.
Yeah. It looks like bread, completely free of any kind of weird purple orbs in it.
I'll nod my head and I'll take a bite. This is right eye, but anyway.
Yeah. It tastes like a little frozen, but otherwise it's all right. Bit crispy. But beyond that, it's fine.
Okay, I will give her one of my silver coins.
She takes it off you and examines it, bites it a bit, and smiles. And you can see as you look at her now she's up close, her skin is really quite pale. And like you saw, her outfit's a bit dirty. She looks malnourished in a way. Her face is slightly drawn, but her skin is smooth as plaster, like a statue. It's just hidden under dirt.
Right,
You can't quite see until you're close up.
Does she look like the people we have encountered?
No.
Or is there something slightly different?
No. She looks like a cute but dirty little girl. She goes back to eating bread.
Okay.
Understand?
I'll just say, don't be alarmed. There's some people with me. They're going to step forward. No one's going to harm you. and a motion to Olgar and Brother Tetanus to step forward. I don't say anything to Ashes yet.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm sure Ashes can pick up the fact that I'm motioning not to him, but the other two. Still playing it safe.
Right. So we're going to walk slowly towards.
Uh,
No.
how do I add you back in, Trousers? I think it.
I think he means the Streamlabs thing. Eh?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, great.
So
There we go.
He says he's.
Hello. Yes. Ah.
There he is.
There he is.
I had to reboot the whole thing to get
no.
it. So that's
She's
fine.
startled. Oh!
Ah! My tongue's working again. Ah!
Voices!
Yeah. Child, why are you alone?
Okay, so you approach her.
Yeah.
She looks up at you. And she acts really shy. She kind of doesn't answer. Goes back to eating her bread, and she's got a little box with her. It's a bit like a music box, but she hasn't opened it. And she's kind of tilting it every now and again. And she's kind of playing with that while she's eating bread, so she ignores you.
Does she look kind of like dirty and starved and dishevelled, or like the picture you showed earlier?
She looks like the picture, really. So, like I said, her skin's a little bit more paler than in the picture.
And are there footprints leading away or like towards this area?
If you spend time investigating it, it will be quite easy because this area is, like I said, heavily laden with frost. So you can investigate that if you wish with a presence check.
I'm going to be nice and offer her one of my pickled turnips.
One question: Are you right next to me there, Olswell?
Who's that? Oh, I didn't know who that was. I was where Sixwell is there. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah, because you were behind me.
I didn't know who that was. Sorry.
Right, no, that's quite all right. I was just thinking, oh, I need to be hiding around the other side.
Sorry.
No problem.
If you offer a pickled turnip, she will accept it.
So take them off.
She will taste it, she'll pull a funny face, and then she'll hand it you back.
Fair.
Okay, I'll eat it then.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll keep it.
I'd rather eat a cake made of solid ash than those pickled turnips.
If I show her that silver platter, would she like that? I'll just say gesture silver platter.
Oh, she shakes her head.
How about the
She
book?
says softly,
Why are you giving away your possessions, Ozvar? You're supposed to trade these for armour and weapons,
Yeah, alright, sorry.
not for the favours of a small child.
I can't hear what she's saying.
have you
Sorry.
any fish?
Any fish?
Fish.
Any fish?
I believe Brother Tetanus tastes like fish.
You wish.
Yeah, apparently you didn't know that.
I have nothing but literal ash upon me. There are no fish. Have we passed any sources of water on our way through?
There will have been, but they're kind of frozen. But yeah, you can kind of boot the thin layer of ice off it, and it's muddy water. But yeah, it is water.
Are you a lone child, or do you have guardians?
There must be. She can't.
She
be
kind of
there
like
on time.
shakes her head, just shakes her head.
She is being less than cooperative.
I have a funny feeling she's not here of her own design. Something's obviously happened with this wagon. Probably similar to what happened to us.
Are there any like signs of? I mean, I don't know if Ashes was looking at the wagon anyway, but any signs of like a struggle or of any
Oh yeah,
any blood in the cart and things?
Cart smashed up. Yeah. There's no blood stains that you can see because everything's kind of like frost.
No corpses.
Nope. Not even horses, which is unusual because you can see the bit and bridle kind of thing that it would be. But whatever they are, they're gone. The things are snapped on them, but they're gone.
What the heck is
She
that?
looks up at Sigsvar and said, "Had you seen my mum?"
We've seen nobody. You're the first person we've seen.
You've not seen my mama.
Sorry, no. Maybe we can find her. Do you remember how to get back to your village?
She kind of stops and thinks about it. It looks uncomfortable, but doesn't say anything. Says, I want my mama.
She will attract the hungry dead.
She seems to have survived so far. I say we check this wagon for provisions, and then we just quickly move on.
Yeah. I mean,
Presumably she would only survive if she had provisions. If we take the provisions, we have then removed her entire method of survival.
Not all of them, but I mean, is there something we
Something
need
extra.
to survive too? We need to survive too.
Yeah.
Ashes is an asshole, though, isn't he?
Alternatively, she could be provisions.
You could.
That's evil.
It's an evil world.
I mean, she's not long for this world anyway. But no parents to fend for her.
I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna give Brother Tetanus an evil look and shake my
I
head.
would make it quick. It would be quick. There would be very little pain involved.
Ashley's gonna sneak up behind this little girl, looks down hungrily into the crate that she was eating out of.
Yeah. There is some bread.
He just
Yeah.
pushes her out of the way, reaches in, grabs the bread, and starts eating.
Well, now she will attract them.
She starts crying.
Yeah.
Stay fast, silence her.
Oh,
Silence her.
Oh my god, there's an entire cart to look through. You could have left her with the box.
Ashes, you complete twat.
What? I was hungry.
Well, there's other ways. Oh my day.
Oh, other ways? Tell me. Tell me the other ways.
You could have asked her to share it.
I can't even manipulate this map. I don't know what's going on. However, she starts walking north, back where you've come from.
But there's nothing there, child.
I'm going, my mummy.
It is a kindness.
I just like to. I feel bad. I feel bad.
Sigvar, it will be a kindness. Put her from her misery. She will never find her mother, and she will fall afoul of what evil creatures are out there. At least this way, she will serve a purpose.
We need to find civilization or whatever accounts for it here. We now know there's other people. It could be a way. She could be a way to introduce us.
She's going the wrong way.
Yeah, we come from that way.
I hastily snatch what's left of the loaf of ashes,
Hey!
and I walk towards her, holding it out.
She backs off. She's rubbing her eyes, rubbing the tears out of her eyes. She's carrying a little box. She backs off and she kind of like waves you away. She says, "I'm gonna find my mummy, find where she's buried."
Oh.
Asshole ashes.
What?
Where's my
So hang on, so her mother wasn't with her in the cart. Her mother's been long buried in here. So who else was in the cart, little child?
She's unless you're racing after her, she's going up that canyon thing.
If you die, she has no use to anyone.
She's a kid. She's not used to anyone anyway.
She survived here longer than us. Do you know what? I think I'll just let her go about her business then. You know what? I just sort of shake my head. I'm confused with this world. But she seems to actually know what she's doing and how to live here, survive here.
Well,
We're
she does
still
look
figuring it out.
malnourished and very frozen. You know?
Well, she's eating cold bread.
Yeah, she's not. She's eating cold bread. Yeah, she's
That's
not got
more
winter
cold bread than we had.
Yeah, she's not got winter clothing.
Okay, I'm gonna make myself the baddie then. I'll run out after her.
Oh.
Arrow out.
You know what?
You're running after her. Okay.
I'm running after her.
Yep. Eventually, you do catch her. She's only a little girl in the wide open. She can't outrun you. You do catch her. She kicks
I will
and
put-
screams as you get her.
I will cast eye blinds of mind.
Right.
put her to
you
sleep.
need the presence roll on that because if you get one, things go very bad.
Reveals her true form.
Oops, it's all over there. Come here.
Nah, if you miscast, it all goes horribly
Yeah.
wrong for him.
It goes very wrong. Luckily, you do cast it on her, and she goes asleep. Goes Betty
Okay.
Vibes.
Okay, then I make those Betty Buys more permanent.
Oh my.
Really?
Ah.
We're doing that then, okay.
With my knife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off
Is
camera.
everybody all right with that? I mean,
He's out of sight, out of mind,
I'm
sort
not
of.
chasing after him, but
right.
We
Okay.
didn't chase after him. I
You do
just-
exactly that.
And then I return.
Slides across like warm butter.
oh dear.
You're not
Never
coming back up for
even
turkey,
knew.
are you?
Yeah, I mean these are provisions to keep us going. We're starving.
Well, while he was doing that, I was looking through the cart.
Yeah, I think we'll search the part. Yeah.
Yeah. You search the cart. There is 6 days worth of pemmican,
Oh.
3 days worth of bread, 3 days worth of dried rat meat.
Wow. A veritable feast.
Can I please get my silver platter and smash it round Brother Tetanus's head?
You didn't see it. What
If you
happened?
wish, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
A terrible accident befell her when she was in the corner. She slipped and just
Rocks fell.
She slipped on your
What
stagger.
a sharp stone.
No, I mean basically, I'm my thing is I want to stay together with the group. I want to get the group alive. I'm not bothered about everyone else. I often say I have to take possession of the body by licking it, but that's just
That's bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh well, it was nice having a
So I was like, I turned up and it's like, the only chance we had of surviving was to read the body of this book. What is everyone doing? So everyone's having a lovely feast of like pemmican and everything.
By the time you've went and done it, we've got a campfire going on.
Oh,
Yeah. Kumbaya, my lord.
I mean,
Oh, did you bring her back for food?
sort of.
I was going to say, what do you do when he comes back and without this child that he ran off after?
I'll just. Did she get away?
Obviously,
No. I brought the child back. I'm owning it. I'm owning it entirely. I said what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Presumably, like over the shoulder kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Like a caught deer.
Yeah. Watch out for the incoming silver platter.
Yeah. Dong. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, as far as people are concerned, she could just be being carried over my shoulder, and she's still alive, and I'm just giving her a lift back.
Yeah.
So
You come back
it's not
with
until I actually get to the fire, and then kind of like lay her down and just like silently.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna have to fight about this.
Oh,
Fine.
We are going to fight about it because I'm not happy
I
about
was
that.
just about to say you have fists of fury. It depends how you say something. So you come back with it over your shoulder.
I do.
Right, and then what do you do with it? You get back to
And then I lay her down next to the campfire.
right, there you go. Yeah, she is undoubtedly covered in blood.
yeah.
Her dress is covered in blood.
I just drop my food and stand up and.
I'm fucking pissed. I'm like, what the fuck have you just done? You evil mother. I'm going to poke him in the head with that silver fucking. I want to hear that gong side.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. It's good for killing flies, but not really for doing.
Yeah, but that's just fucking now I'm pissed off.
A brother tetanus shaped face.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already got his face like chewed up with like bug bites and everything. So.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
fine.
so you know it doesn't do anything, but you do smash him with the platter thing.
Yeah.
Bends it slightly, significantly even.
Can I hear the doing?
I haven't got it on this one, otherwise
Aw.
I'd give you the sure ding.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to fight brother tetanus. In fact, I'm gonna have to kill him.
Yeah, I'm just chewing on some of this pemmican. I don't even look up, and I would just say,
Okay.
"Well, it was worth saving then."
All right, so you're actually entering combat then, yeah?
You use your hands to show your friendliness. You use your hands to give a caress. But when a man slaughters his fellow man, that's when you change your hands into fist of fury. If someone
Oh.
hurts another unprovoked, you will kill them with your bare hands.
Oh no!
Well, I mean, there's no argument with that, is there?
I just took it.
Okay, there you go. So it obviously has to go in order. So at first it is Brother Tetanus.
Is Oswald getting involved in that as well, though, or is it?
Are you getting involved? Did you say? I thought you were eating the pemmican.
No, I'm not getting. Ashley isn't getting involved. No, he's not.
Right.
I'm just
I
wondering
will
if
give you.
Oswald-
I will give you no more than 2 days before you beg for the meat that is here. I'm backing up at the moment. If
Yeah.
it does take a swing, then I will basically wield my spell again.
I'm gonna so you're not gonna have 2 days to live after what you've done to that poor little kid.
Bring it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I get to do first. So let me try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Ba, 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 ba. So let me try. Wielding my spell.
Oh my dear God! Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
DR14 test they got to do, isn't it, for something?
Yep. DR14 presence or stay or fall asleep.
It is. Do me a favour and just roll a d4 and then plus your presence to it.
Me?
And for the number.
No, no trousers. Just so that you know, that's how many uses you've got per day.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is the first time today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you put the sleep.
So
in
second time today. So yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did it on the girl as well.
Right,
There you
so
go.
it's-
Oh,
There we
he's
go.
really loaded.
So, yeah, you've got 2 left after that. Okay, so yeah, you it would be because it's against a player. I would say it's a resisted test. So it's basically you both roll presence plus your presence, obviously d20 plus presence, and the higher roll gets it.
So 1 for me and then 1 each for Solzar and
Well,
Sigma.
no,
You've already
basically,
done your roll,
that's
haven't
it.
you?
Rather than a difficulty number against like an NPC, you both just roll your presence, and the higher the roll gets it.
Right.
So if Sigmar rolls higher, he resists the spell.
But am I doing 1 roll or 2 rolls?
You're not
You're
doing it
doing
well.
one. Sigmar's doing one.
Does it not? Is it not that roll it's just made? Is that not the target number that they've got to beat?
Yes, you're right.
No, I don't know. I didn't know if that was how it was going to
Okay.
work.
That works. Yeah, 18.
Basically
Okay.
working out if I have a resistance or not. Because it's
Yeah, that's right. Normally, versus an NPC, it's just a target number.
Okay.
You'd have thought in a game like this there were things on it about player versus player.
Yeah.
There's not much in there.
No.
So that's why I'm just kind of, for now, we'll make it
Yeah,
up and I'll
Yeah, no, that's
double
fine.
check it. So I would, like I said, resisted, the highest roll gets it. So if Sigmar rolls higher than Brother Tetanus, then he resists the spell. If not, then Brother Tetanus casts it.
So am I re-roll? Sorry, am I re-rolling or am I keeping the 18?
No, you keep that as your roll.
Okay.
So your roll is 18, so Sigmar needs to roll his presence, d20 plus presence, and be 18 basically.
Oh.
which I do not even remotely.
Oh.
There's been a lot of ones rolled this evening. I'm sus.
I
So
guess I'm going.
Sigmar looks absolutely
Oh my
kind of
god.
like,
Oh, Andy, coming in clutch.
wow. Yeah.
Is it meets it beats it, or is the what's the rule?
No. So Allsvar is still awake. It's a
Okay.
little bit groggy. Yeah, but he's around. Whereas Sigmar definitely falls asleep.
Oh.
Okay, so it would be Allsvar. What do you want to do, Allsvar? You can see, I mean, it's not subtle. You have to do incantations and stuff like that. So you know kind of what's happened. Certainly you, as a heretic, you know that he's cast like some kind of weird scroll. What you would call it.
Literally got the scroll out and read from it.
I'm gonna right, this right. I'm gonna bonk him on the head with my bone.
With your bone, okay.
Who,
So,
I'm gonna bonk him on the head
again, it
with
would
my
be so again, it's resisted. So, Brother Tetanus rolls agility. You roll strength, and it's the higher one gets it.
Oh my god.
There you go. Look at these amazing rolls.
All right, wow. Okay.
That's when you're on that six. I just figured that's it. He's going home.
Because you dodged, how does that scene play out then, John? How does it play out?
I mean, it's like, I don't want to hurt you, Solzar. You have much good to do in this world, still.
Right. Okay.
It's like backing away from me, he's like swinging his massive plate at me.
You
No,
can
I
easily
was
kind of
He's
like
gonna hit you with a
move
femur.
backwards like that and dodge it.
That's the female, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's still kind of groggy, His swings are clumsy and slow, so that's fine. Obviously, next round, resetting this.
Your flesh gives you sentiment.
Star is out of it. So it is Olsvar. Olsvar, you swing and miss last round. So what are you doing now?
Why? Why did you have to do that? She was the only person-friendly thing with consent, and you do that. It's despicable. You're just.
Death is a kindness. One such as that. These creatures who attacked us in the wagon, what do you think they would have done to her?
Well, she's lasted out here longer than most probably all of us.
You don't know how long she's been here. This wagon's crashed freshly.
Don't know now, do we? Because she's dead.
You make assumptions. You think the best of this world. This world is not. Has no smiles for you. Has no laughs. This is a world of grim descent into the death. And all we can do is to prepare our souls for it.
Fuck. That wasn't character. I just laughed.
So what are you doing this round? Are you not attacking? Are you
I'm just
calming
getting,
down?
I'm getting Sigma. I call him Sigma. I'm gonna
You don't
try
have
and
to
raise.
attack him.
Huh?
You don't have to attack him
No,
if
I'm
you
not.
don't
I'm
want
trying to get Sigma up.
6 var up. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try.
Ashes! Stop him! Tie up Sigma! Put your cake down!
Yeah, I mean, I imagine Ashley just sat down in front of the fire. He's just sitting there shaking his head and chuckling to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, look at you. What the hell are you doing?
Definitely.
What are you doing?
What I doing?
Yeah.
He's killed that poor.
What are you going to do? You're going to kill him? What's that going to do? It's going to bring her back? Of course it isn't.
6 var gets up groggily if Olsvar wakes him up. You obviously, for a couple of rounds, you're going to be, not right.
Yeah.
Is this Fist of Fury still in play? Or was it only when you first witnessed someone kill him?
That's what
It's like an initial reaction, but obviously, he could choose to continue.
Yeah.
It's more like a flash reaction. However, how you justify that in character is up to you. You may choose to have a vendetta and
Whatever you want, Colin. Whatever feels fun to you.
Feeling absolutely wretched. I just think another time.
Yeah.
Another
The
time.
man's an arsehole. He's made no bones about that. He's let everybody know. And now you've decided.
I just shake my head groggily and
I'm getting away from that psychopathic, weird, one-eyed.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there. I'm just laughing to myself.
yeah.
Oh, where's your honor now? Eh? Yeah.
I'm just thinking of
that. Fucking you run away like fucking.
shitty scene from Hannibal Rising, if you've seen that with the stew.
What's eating you lot?
Or a boy and his dog. He goes, well, I would say one thing about her, she did have excellent taste. Well, I mean, probably not appropriate to say it now, but I don't know how you dress a meal like this. I don't have a small knife, which I do not feel is appropriate. We can't carry her as a unit.
you fucking done what you did. You fucking deal with it,
Yeah.
you knobby.
You just seen a wagon full of rations.
I didn't know the wagon full of rations initially.
Well, you've seen it now, so there's
Yeah.
no need for you to carry on with what you're
Yeah,
doing.
Tennis, you've
Well,
already
this
made
is-
your point. We understand you're a maniac. Don't double down on it.
You would
get it.
forgo the chance to eat meat.
There's enough of this to last us, and you fucking killed the only nice person possibly we've met.
Yeah.
Psycho.
Funny enough, I've lost my appetite and I just sit stillingly while I'm waiting for this to
Wear off now.
Yep, no problem. So you sit down, recovering. It is still kind of daytime, getting towards afternoon as you're there, but there is enough rations for you to continue. So, like I said, I can tell you the numbers of things, distribute them however you want. You can add 2 more spurious meals.
Spurious
You
meals.
take the time, but yeah, if you take the time to, shall we say, prepare them.
If you don't want the spurious meals, don't add them to your list. But you know they're available.
Yeah.
Otherwise, distribute the rations however you want, and then for the rest of the day, you continue on your journey. Unless you stay there by the thing.
no, I think we've got the
No, I think we got to try and move on. Yeah. I think.
So you do that. You're out of the graveyard thing, so you find it's still barren, still rocky, just like what this map kind of
Is there anything actually on the cart that we could maybe use to kind of make ourselves like warmer clothing? No, like, even if it's just a sheet to wrap around yourself to stop yourself from getting cold.
definitely to withstand the cold a bit longer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's got to be some
Yeah.
blankets or some admirals, or something.
So
I'll go grab my
blanket
backpack.
on it.
the only thing that you need to do is mark off 1 day's food, 1 day's water.
Well, sure, we had like the meal when we were there for today.
Yeah. But that's out of the numbers that I gave you.
Yeah, all right, got you.
I get more than 2 spurious meals out of it.
I mean, if the rest of us aren't taking them, they're all yours. Mate.
Yeah.
So you're
Furious
breast guy or
flavor.
leg guy?
She was malnourished.
I mean, yeah, if you think about how much you can get off like a chicken wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're determined.
So you do that. I guess at the time that we are now, we'll draw it to a close as you end the day, all sullen, looking, fed up with each other, but knowing that for better or worse, you're in this wilderness and probably rely on each other.
The reality of the situation.
Oh my
is
God.
kind of hitting
The
hard.
reality of it. I mean, of all the things I could have thought were fucked up in this scenario,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could not have possibly predicted what were going to happen. So that's what I'll say in court.
Well, that's great, yeah. I mean, I thought I was the asshole, but no, I got assholed. It's not on.
I had to make up for lost time.
But exactly, this is Mork Borg.
Yeah.
This is the grimmest of the grim dark.
This is making Cthulhu look like a kid's puppet.
So right.
I know. Yeah, it is.
Oh
this is-
my!
That was good. That was good, but a bit disgusting though, John.
I tell you, I'm not apologising. As Andy said, this is, as Lee said, this is MÖRK BORG,
No,
This is
my
Mork
character
Borg.
is aghast, but I'm laughing my head off.
I mean, if that basically means that in future you're going to happily leave me for the wolves, then that's fine. No, I would.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This story
Just for
doesn't
any
have a happy
viewers out
ending.
there, just remember it is a fictional character. It's not a real person. Hasn't been killed.
But if you
So
are,
I'm just saying that my character would have been disgusted by it.
yeah, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
if you are out there
Rightly
and you're
so.
not stupid, you can't discern fantasy from reality, don't watch this channel.
Right,
You
so,
silly
but I mean, God, yeah, he's
I mean,
certifiably insane. But
That was dark.
that's
That
how
was
the late
dark.
That was very dark.
Finally,
well played,
proper
John, because that was
dark
like put me
storytelling. Love it.
completely.
Wait till you see visions that he's going to get next session.
Oh,
I think he's picked up a new friend in his head.
Wow.
Guys,
man.
that was bloody brilliant. That was fantastic. Good bit of role playing as well, which is
Definitely, a lot of fun.
yeah, not just going hack and slash from like encounter to encounter.
No.
There you go.
That was just running from encounter to encounter, aren't we?
I know, yeah,
Yeah.
that's seems to be
Yeah.
happening, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've got one of the dooms, one of the 7 dooms.
Yeah, you see, that was. You say we've not achieved anything.
Yeah, we
achieved that.
killed the last queen.
And king, yeah.
You now have 2 dooms. If there are five more, the world is over.
Exactly. So let's not get tied up over who killed who or
That's right, yeah.
how old they were when they got killed.
Down to it all, yeah.
It's all
Who
relative.
cares?
It's a bit
The
bigger
world's
picture.
ending.
Everyone's dying anyway. It's fine. It's a few days.
You just hastened it. You know, you ushered her personally into the arms of Malaise.
Exactly. And and I do contend, I'll probably a lot nicer than some of the deaths you could have experienced out there. So you know.
True. That is incredibly true. Again, wait till you find out what happens to you.
I do like the swarm was after John though. That was funny as hell.
Well, there's
Let's
significant
trigger
things
the
that
only
happen
booby
there.
Yeah.
In the time between this session and the next, probably think about why that happened or what happened there, because there's significant things in that.
But if it looks like a booby trap, it's a booby trap.
Yeah.
Stay in the rain. Don't be tempted by
Yeah.
shelter.
Screaming booby trap. Come on.
But if there's a trap to be triggered, I will trigger it.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
lift it up. I was
guaranteed.
just looking at it and I was reading the book. And Road running.
Well, there you go. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Absolutely fantastic to have you. Thanks for everyone that took part. And it just leaves me to say, until next time, keep up to date with the channel, do the type of tricky things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.